Ye ne braso ede ebremo. Midin ede mami BIAMAH AKWAFO. Ebusua enne eye July bosome de to so mienu pepepepepepepe. Ye wura July bosome no enne ene yenya na no. Ye na fi 2020 ehe na de ye kwei. Ehe na 2020 ede ye kwei. Asembe na 2020 ye beka ye betro ede afa na ho. Ye wonsam ka papa. 2020 wa ye bi. 2020 wa ye niema. Afedi anu aye den anu aye se. Ye hudeni o ye hudeni wiase yade baako aka wiase nyina moa bibia sesa fisi awo me mom se menyini isa de nanso fisi awo me menteda se afibiasi ana da kurubin pa ba se ye toto aso dem ye nkwa aso menti bi da se ye beka se aye nko school ya braso says ye ko school yes ya tutu school mo bia ewiase nyina obi anko school oh erade hu ye mobo ne sane behwe wo ma wate sane behwe wo ma na se de ba bia keka kwana no den erade so ma gisia na be ha dwene e be ha ye papa eya gi yensem erade eya gi yensem eti sane ne beje wo ma yenso boni ni na se everything eye neat 100.9 FM so me producer Joe Dame Ado ono nebo michidom enafe Magjerry Osajuman ono so eye numre uno ono so eboa yempa ye social media handles no so eye frema abankro ono ena hwe atoto ne manyina yi kama ede amaye dwumadi aye di etwagu live ewo neat 100.9 FM live neat 100.9 FM live ewo Facebook despite media so eye YouTube oho na eko like na share efa abusua braso e de kana wudwumade e de bebro ma no kra from ye rade boye ebre no so e de kana wudwumade e de bebre o ena kana wu ye bu nkompo akohwe baabi na baabi aye kana wo se befem opesa wo hwe ne live no an se wo ko Facebook ye neat 100.9 FM live uhu pepepa na wa like no wa share ne kama e de amaye Yepia pampa, yepia jampa, yepesika wo yambotomo. Watamu anase baby a wondo se problem bi ekoso ho ene me bi nkoyie wo hono na opesa wutwe mpanyefo adwene edisi so a ye bi ekwanya sonkoto hono amawo ese twa ne short video anase opa atwa ne pictures bebre kwa nefa ko number we so 0200 264159 0200 264159 wo de ba pepepa ye be ye ho adwuma kama na ebres sefata no ye di ho enkomo e de amao ene kana wu agi ye ya baba de akwakopie mo botia no english amount from botia no english amount from yes baby e the American farm last stop eben what is so free e da dua mpota mo hono mo ana ukosa abia ye ameka ho asemi na nia ekoso hono mo no eni etan eni enyan wonka se nipa korate sa abia ye hono mo empanyifo ye sere mo ada mo mra na mo ntwumani emehwe ye wate english anase botia no english amount from wo mu hia moa wo mu bridge no aye bibia wo ho enti ensuo to a ka nko ka ma nipa ntimi nko yempanyifo mu ntwumani emehwe sanse ye ne ebere ne so ekoto santen ekoto aba edemamo we ya ye twa abato edin no enye bibia o politicians ekoto aba ede amamo akọ emrahye bedwam akọboa amagana ayeye na samoko na yempotem mo ama meboa yenya then ye nemfa so be na wo se ba koto santia akọ register at all the same your mamba pa enti yakọ na ko register ena etwaguo no english anase botia no english man from America farm last stop honomo na no ena abeto dwa esesa bia honomo wo mo ewo bridge bia bridge ne ebuagum wo hwemfoni a etwagu ewo Facebook live here wotimu ho se omanfo no ankasa nam kwasafo dwuma so ene wo mo eye wo mo de wo mo se ye wo mo ankasa de wo mo ahoden nanso enkoye sao enti esremo wo mo so wo mo ne MC honorable Joseph Nyani MC ya wo ho wo mo ne wodi ho nkomo afekra de duru baabi no wo mo frɛ wa na atantram wo honorable Nyani Joseph Nyani wo nkrofo mpesua so ho no mo botia no English ama from wo mo bridge no twani ebehwe won wate na busuafo ara ho samba ko wo ne say before me ba betena ha no mo no me frɛ honorable Joseph Nyane ene ne hwe nkomo esenka ye pese ehu anamo a ye assembly no wo matu efa sa bridge ho na so ara ho sam ne so ka chem so wa ya sabia enti no sima kakra bi ntem obefri doctor office na wa freme ene se mawie kan na so wo fro wan fro asem ne de ye beka e wo se atwe mpanyufo na dwene edisi so se ye ne etoma wo mo ye ne ma wo mo kwan e ma wo mo ko ba bi wo mo wo no enti e wo so mo twomani na wo mo beboa ye wo how bi wo ho a e so wo mo ne behwe so ano e ma ye na wo hwe mfoni ya e fe keke wutimu so manfo no ankasa na womo a ede womo nsa wo okuta soso wo okuta sekan wo okuta pekase womo a na ede womo nsa eya hwese be yia nanso we na asa wotare a na wai wotare a na wai udi si na bu ta na aye won etu womo hia mpanyimfo mo a botia no English amount from empesua so ho no mo asem na ye kai sabi ya meka ho asemi wo America farm last stop mpotamo America farm last stop mpotamo ho no mo a na sabi ya meka ewo enti mpanyimfo mo ntwumani enkohwe wate mo ntwumani enkohwe wate saa na wonso mpotamo awo bia ya wo se ball sa kwan se de ben na agimu abasamu ntimi mammo nko mo dada nnwuma so ema mo home enka mo ho a wonso twane mfoni video na de aba wo de ba pepepa ye betu ho anamon e de amaw na de mpotamo ho din wo MC din wo MP din assemblyman din na de nyina aka ho ye sese ye tu anamon e ko wo nche na wo kasa se ne na no brada ye no no a sa pepepe na ye be ye no baby ameka ho asemi eye botia no English amount from sa bridge ya meka ho asemi ye say after top town ho na wo call after top town na wo call ho enti mu amutie mi ana mo hwe wo Facebook live de munnim asem ameka ho asemi ana se ne ameka munnim sa bridge na pa enti we de ye besere mpanyimfo adawro ma mo meye hu bibi fama de hwe na wo mo bre wate wo mo bre enkran potam mo de achesensuo twa yada pa ye enye Niake kan kona no aye hia no aye den ti yesremu English anase botia no English man from Honorable Joseph Nyane won na ye MC wo ho Honorable Said Hamid ono so MP wo sampotem ho na assemblyman Honorable Kwashi wono na ye assemblyman wo ho musa nipa miensen munye bibi famwa adehia womo ewo botia no English man from after top town say America farm last stop or call the dua side hono mo na ha ho na asem na ye kan ti yesremo muntwumani enkohwa adehia hono na womo bre papa ya de ne betimi ya ne se ya de Habib Said MP Sab okay Habib Sab Una ye MP ewo baby amekan Honorable Habib Sab una ye MP botia no English amount from Empotem Honomo Honorable Habib Sab una ye MP ho yesre wada yesre use your influence as an MP you need to have a lobbying skill, a skill that you can use to lobby to bring development to your people. It is a wunni be there na ye MP no atosini MP na akaw kakra ati ase wo ho enti wo hwe sa English amount from botia no side where yasem American ya asefem keke asefem areho sa bia ye na nipa etie na afes enfie nan achi nso ya hwe ni mu se nipa besa beto line na womo akwakoto aba ade amasumasi a wokwa a womfi won ebra so se etimi asesa yensa no ese asesa yen kokrometi na no wokona mfa mpuntu papa bia mre yen a ewo se ya broskoto wokona mfa mpuntu papa bia mre yen wona wokwa enriche wo ho a na ya broskoto 84 years bia yesesa 4 years bia yesesa enipa be steady Empanyufo no be study. We eye kana wudwumade. Ye de ba wie ya ne sa na ye kai wo se bibi nkoye wo mpotamo na opese wotwe empanyufo adwene si so wa ya enye yie omode ne fabra kana wuso ye beka etu ho anamo e de aboa senso wo ewie mu ho no mo no eniema bi akoyie akwan ya ye ne kama ensuo ya ye ne kama bibi akoso kama eno so short videos any pictures fabra ni yammo wo mo abaso na nsha foforo no so enkrane so far ye share kana wuasi me hu bibia sada enti abusua enemi nyina momwate ne yemmoa enkyekere o man Ghana eye nyame ya domo a next week ye be side kana wu aba Abusia me 19 waso egu a wotie no 100.9 FM so yenne nkomotwetwe hodo bebre na egu apon so ye ebebreo enne so so brihie kase pa na abo oman Ghana ni titru ene osokokoko amayoko NPP ye papa Sir John Edda form ye ya na nsumoko nim ha dwene papa ye bese ni senie yanka no kwa wo na so sane okunu tie bia ye bepon koden ye bepem akoyenem eye me manti so na utie no wate me amidi dwumadi ho kyan me medin ye de maame BIAMAH AKWAFO betumi afrem woman gadama me soja biamzi anasempo no BIAMAH brofo de ni nyina ofrem a meje wo so religious leaders na ye de niema be shapono so na nsem bebre enegu apono so a ye beka ho asem yene coalition of agreed fund management customers yene wo mo betwetwe nkomo afen susu no voter registration exercise ene de to so miensa ye behwe ne ekoyie ne enkoyie ene ne ekeka ho nyina nansanie san ena enema ekeka ko ye behwe ne aka ho asem COVID-19 ne ho sensam say Ghana ye gina be ene ewiase nyina gina bre wo COVID mu eno so ye beka ho asem wo men so ye wo mo ehwe sikasem no ntoto ye so no wo mo edisikapudo 80 million Ghana cedis ya basa enye frontline workers no wo mo allowances na eno so ye be di eho enkomo ne ne abedwafo akasa ede afa ho beda se so da so di ofidie no ato neat 100.9 FM a wutie yen kama pa Abusuya mensaka PRO ya ono eneda coalition of agreed fund management customers ya no Yewra Charles nyame mensaka na wahana mo a yene no ebedi enkomo kakra bi ansana amanyosemu nkomotwetwe wose ye deba no yetimi dia ba eno danche so kora no a na COVID no empempensuo ni gina brepote ya ye gina so o man se wiase no eno so yetimi edi eho enkomo aseda kase enkomo Gunu Ghana Limited for womada Roma or the hunchu capsule saba Mr. Kill XNY granules Araba Bazin pills and African tablet womo ede so ya cinema breast semono ye do ma no disem eba betudwa na mamini kai emma minua bema Charles nyame ai Charles nyame ye ne betwe Charles
minua ba
akwa ba
yenia
bibia boko de
yakopon adom
na say COVID offense fund management if we customers mo ya mo hodan ni
ye twajo na ye timpintin kwa esanse ye ni kamafo na ye ni ochiginafo bia ato ye ni yankopon esanse sa wo hwese bia enema ekwa na ekamya ye say omayi mu ya mix your priorities as a nation
okay
esanse kase omampani ero kufu adomra betina konya so no ye fund management customers ye ni problem say there is a problem in the financial sector obey clean up but giving an assurance say customer be an as investor be a lose or will not suffer loss of an investment now for over 2 years now a buy no start say financial clean up exercise on namusuma yene companies are invest ho e say Gold Coast Fund Management First Bank Apex Bank sane maniema no wa collapse mako 53 companies. Wow. 53 companies no are buying one me yakwa file claims your file here is over 7 months now ye nti ho amane bobia About 3 weeks ago, and your regulator, that's Ora Ugbamitete, or friends, Yamrani Nishamudi. For over 2 years, no press conferences, no petitions, yatro, any press, any demonstrations now, Oma responded to any of them. But just 3 weeks ago, I'm fraying. On your Nyan say, in 2 weeks' time, I'm a fraying. Now, I'm the sort of payment, any the structure of payment, the baby chiayeka. If 2 weeks need ruye, Nasi ya bopini answer, oh, Emra say ya so na meeting beba swana, or catch so. Or per confirmation be every a binding moon in some kind of man emre. Into the now what was if you had the tremmy, and of first so if you the emra. Into your corner near the Crucia because
just last Friday, last Friday,
channel our tree. Into your quay the Crucia because or see all per confirmation into a free say the open and in Saka. If you go drew wa. Oro gba tete ya starting meeting ya, seven producer auto twa yam piano kasafan chen hey. Oro gba tete yenhia mudi edika ye conclude say ye ba yanimu no frey a o ba be kind the structure of payment and when a eba be hyase Oro gba tete to me yi ni sia aduasa ka kire say or your sofo onintro na nyame anim ni pani o ka se onim the sort of payment on betua ya na oboa onim o ka se onim mreko a onim emrekro
na ne ofra mo ye den
ene ye entia no ema ye bufu ye because ye
na na mo ya nipa dodo sen
ne ye nipa enson ene ye call ye leadership ye enson ye call every year ne ye gas now what's wo per confirmation tie free say confirmation ye bosha wo share ye ana no ye meeting say ye ba obami ye hu sort of payment ene emra e be start no eno confirmation to afre dey free say wanya na enu ntwam no na ye say be say say na say mum so oba bonte be ka say oma restore companies be licenses ene ye bisa say restoration na mo ye emra mo ye revocation no me ye tiase say mudin kan ye forensic audit based on the forensic audit report na mudin has to revoke your licenses no in the public notice mo issue for the revocation no mo pick 53 companies no ebia mako and mo citing regulatory breaches omo ato entra mudin has to revoke ye but about say mo restore public notice amaye and no one say ma restore a monarch capital the licenses integrity capital and legacy integrity fund management in legacy fund management there they are more put you on suspension for 6 months after 6 months no more the licenses be mamo
it say monarch capital integrity fund management and a legal fund management omo ya restore omo licenses amamo
monarch capital omo restore me no cause omo restore amamo but these two legacy and integrity fund management no they have omo license for revocation and they are better suspension for 6 months. After the 6 months, they say omo saka omo licenses. And ye buse munsam say. Ade amo ye na nkofo nkwa ene omo brabo e wo so because sika eguwe pensioner sika wo ma ebinumu de emfaso e wo so nom de to inronom e de for medical bills na de to omo advances na omo rent for over 2 years now no omo nya ebinumu wuwu ebinumu situation aggravate anything. Next minute, no revoke license. That's next minute, no restore. I won't decision no affect your life negatively.
Now, to me, must say be a some monarch ya woma restore woma license ama wome. Ebi woma hwehwe womu dwumadi mu nyina ehunu say bibia ye kama enti ase e restore womo back. Enna sa integrity fund ne legacy ya woka ho asem. Omo so ebi omo guso omo hwe omo kratam. Ti bia omo ye no one after the other. Because as time goes by, no betimi a restore ni nyina de amamo.
I didn't bring you to the question say then what due diligence and a Securities and Exchange Commission observe here in the revocation of the licenses because people's lives are involved. People's lives are involved in the due diligence. More revoke licenses no more target. Some of the companies say they did not observe due diligence in their operation. And maybe someone say almost as a regulatory body, as a governmental institution commissioned by law, by the constitution. What due diligence did they observe? And it say, public no more assertion be say this revocation no it was done based on parochial political interest. See say company way ni owner on your MPP affiliate.
And you person say meba. Person say 53 companies in NDC companies.
I'm not saying say NDC company.
Omo ya affiliate to NDC.
That is the assertion in the public and sir and ammonia. Securities and Exchange Commission etui a confirm say it is true because Omangasa approve try and say they did not observe and says you restore ebinom licenses more mono companies bebre who said then they have a case and they are running to court And the point I am making is says your Gold Coast Fund Management, after somebody restores 3 companies in licensing, they have filed a complaint at court.
Okay.
And it says here, say, is the court going to delay the process? Say, a government won't mean to your customers. And I say they did not observe due diligence.
Because kame ba baby sir, but one make a comment we has say money court in because kame kasa de na mon court.
Ebacho, and yes, a court in the per se. But you who say
go can say a court and as a court and person fast a delay the process.
No, the can say asem no akokodru court no. Says yes, yeah, validation we are expecting claims, okay? Because SEC wants to buy time for the government, they will come and tell us, say, case no echo court. Until let's say court area proceedings,
okay.
No more passing judgment. Nina a employer my transit ischemia they buy time for the government. Now the a higher cry and the higher cry say rock by me tankasani ura kenoforiata omni enin ye. The antiacas yen omni and say ura kenoforiata yenim say data bank a nedia. Me cancer sudia and maka they almost be MAAME and MAAME cancer meboa. Say they were having over 20 million Ghana cedi as investment at Gold Coast Fund Management.
You have the evidence to prove that.
I have the evidence.
Where is it now?
They should challenge me and I'll bring my evidence.
Because it's CIA who can the evidence didn't get our.
But I have the evidence. They were having 20 million Ghana cedis at Gold Coast Fund Management. And a data bank. They won't say, Ogbamitete, or not, or yeah, you mama, data bank. So they had an investment at Gold Coast Fund Management. Now I rehearse them say.
Now Gold Coast Fund Management, why there?
I already Dr. Papakosi num there.
Okay.
Now I rehearse them woman say. On say revocation no was some starting. June 2018. June 2018. Emra Ogbamitete Tebeye, the Director General of SEC no issue directive say. Jai some facility be the market customer that structured finance a guarantee returns. But before some issues directive in 2018 no. Now 2 months back was no not only in Kakwa draw sika data bank sika a work Gold Coast niano withdraw no in March June and I almost issue that directive no. Into modie and I'm say mukuta 2 minutes no. What's na se plan say edwuma ye ba begu no. Into modie manya kwanya kwa withdraw sika. Ghana for ma ye de ye to abama mo de sabi ye ti bonkosofo ye nim nyansa into ye de sika enhim. But the pet ye king na say, O my himono, ye de to me show on say, ye book on my say, a man from the to me show on some ebenya o mahoto. For 2 years now, as I'm not down table, on pen was some just last year, be so rock by me teta, or no, or Gina, a banya nemu, I was asking me, or catching so omonim and mra metriaca, into your funny say, a bino and pay us some new primacy bread.
Nano, 28 June, more press conference, yes, I would press release be a babontaina press release, no, a subject matter, moka once I must say. The deception and lack of transparency by the government of His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo on the plight of customers of the collapsed 53 fund management companies. Title Amodia Man. I don't want to address it straight away to the Security and Exchange Commission.
The entire said the deception of the government. In the midst of COVID-19, no, we the fund management customers, press release, and you embark on media campaign to let the public know the hardship so as a result of the lockdown and the restriction of coronavirus, no, because most of your members no are pensioners. One of the press briefing on the COVID-19, answer no baba kasa no, odinka chipping in say, and yebeka say customers for be affected by this banking sector, financial cleanup exercise, no. Almost in the midst of COVID-19, and into no a bino up to some asama kentino, yabema yadbetuja, our mra baby press briefing. A duru hono. Anna o DCV public no, I could far savings and loans, and a microfinance once some Edba ye and yasam who imuano. Our brass period no na savings and loans, microfinance, obia Emma media no Emma mekashi. And it was a deception, sir. Almost the serious ye didn't buy it ya about say receive answer with this amount, my card this amount. Meanwhile, me cases would do ya mini about AKWAFO you may say I buy no even on appointed receiver. Emma, 53 fund management companies no.
Ebo, sa fund management companies no momo ye hefo.
Yes, and then aban ejina saa asem we so di deceive ye no. Financial sector cleanup exercise na aban ye no ye betumi ache mienu. O ye bi ewo financial institutions are almost falling under Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
And oye bi of financial institutions almost falling under Securities and Exchange Commission.
Okay.
No be maybe say Securities and Exchange Commission and the Bank of Ghana na nso ye be in the womb. Enso so ye bi anim omo nyina ye just an extension office of the Finance Ministry. Constitution ni ya mamra ama omo tumi say omo regulating omo sanitizing the financial market ewo Ghana. And into the Securities and Exchange Commission, say this fund management companies more license. Say the Bank of Ghana, my banks, any savings and loans and microfinance license. No, so the Securities and Exchange Commission, so fund management, so license. Now, we almost regulate activities. Now, supervise. Say the Bank of Ghana, so supervise mainstream banks and savings. You know, that is fund management, but. As some kind of financial cleanup exercise, the one abino a pet was some nanu muaye. Financial institutions are almost falling under Bank of Ghana. Almost now appointed receiver about mainstream banks now or emerging 7 banks and or yen consolidated bank and 2 banks or migrate commercial bank and savings and loans ni microfinance and the DK Mababeka and appointed Eric Nipa say as a receiver. Yomo can say Otua Ebinomoka. But a buy fund management for may come a Ghana for you now to say, yes, so your companies no was properly regulated by state institution. They are mandated almost your taxes, Emma Abino. Now, so Abinin pay us a your members, ye 800,000.
Wow.
But I read what some say. I read what some say Securities and Exchange Commission of regulator, some can be Mayano. Some reporting on our numbers, they report under our numbers. Which is very strange. And I'm asking, say, whom are they covering up for? Is it the government or they are protecting we the customers? Because in their operations, no, they're supposed to protect the investment of the investors. Now, almost sanitizing markets, no, but and says only up. Into the kind of said, going for the Securities and Exchange Commission, they should be very honest and transparent. And say, you almost feel said. Because of the affiliation to Gator Bank and Kenoforiata and MPP, no, Ofri said he's fighting for his master's bid. Yesterday say on resign. None probate me a or my juma because a new brand they can't some no.
Yo. Mo press release am de buy and mo can be some chronos were repeating say government created this mess to victimize his political opponent. Let me be say how do you know that? Because I didn't say a banking cleanup exercise and I buy an aye. It then one who says 53 banks ni no one more affiliated to a particular political party in the victimizing one.
The patcho in Yinaswa Yajina de Casane say Yanfa Gold Coast Fund Management or Dr. Papakwesi Indom. Say what's national so make proper analysis Obon said the rival in the business Kenoforiata.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, what can they?
Yes, that is true. Because facility now offer to their customers no. The same facility, data bank so offer. But the names are now ora Dr. Pakwesindum ni interest was running to know. Even data bank did you musika na ehonum na omkoko de omkoko invest no. Okay? And ora Dr. Pakwesindum so we share fund management market now. He holds 1/3 of the customers in the whole Ghana.
Oh, okay.
1/3 of the customers. And your Gold Coast Fund Management. Now, to test now, the remaining over 200 fund management, no, na chasa to test, no. And the air can say, the intra, can say a political victimization, say, Emra revocation, babano. As some Dr. Papa Kwesindum can say, Sikano Jejima customers, no. We're investing in governmental projects. Or the document, a true letter, I attach this document.
Projects bang.
Project is a get fund project.
Okay.
Project is a Ministry of Finance, project. Road construction projects. And Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, project. Or the document in our man found by Waha, yet true petition the torso. It'd be called Flagstaff House. You'd be called Ministry of Finance. You'd be called Attorney General's Department. You'd be called Iyoko. Say na ora Dr. pa question to be kwa ye press conference ho recordings no say aban ni ma ye hu say ayam pa say sika we ya all cast we invest in wa ha no eye no kra na asa nye no kra ye true full apps aban ni ntumi ama monti abeka say eye no kra ana asa enye no kra ye ne ne nante de call ho yam position no abeka say ayiro ye follow ups aban ni ntumi amaka say enye no kra na some emno the GN bank issue ye ne GN bank for the court no court proceedings na ekos no am ye hu say eye no kra because also interrelated party transactions or just kind of Gold Coast out to be the BFA GN bank no they bought aban contractors ne besia it dey no can say any aban say open say between customers ka wo shem say mean fast assessment between customers ne ka any ska me invest no project mu ina no tua me ka na me bi tua because me just kana me fa hu adakam na emra so say customer bi begin scam dia man me invest it and in President Rawlings time sa na me yes investment na me ji customer sika me de ko sa project mu na watua me ka President Kofo time President late Atamel's time Mahama time ono nko ane de osi ontua sika no ontua sika na then how do you move forward to collapse the business our bread sika we investing in governmental projects
you say mama government no ultimatum by
yes by ending of July na se ye customers no yensan kan yesika yemu yen yensan kan yesika because ye ko elections no ye to aba say experiences are governance no I have it on individuals enya dia wo kan say my free SHS o but me dia mehu say misika akwa ka ho ene na me hwe ho dia to aba and ye ne customers no experience a ye nya ewo Akufuado aba ne na mamuo so ne de say Akufuado say wa momodin ori Akufuado wa momodin na say one solve problem yi by ending of July am ye hu asam ne poma sibira na say ampa ye de experiences ye nya no amamuom ne to aba de a and ye free say it will be very disaster for Akufuado coming December 2020.
Wow.
Because your experience ye nya no is very bitter. Minimum maybe over 50,000 Ghana cedis. Gold Coast Fund Management. Your members know. Or to be frame Charles, Mr. Send me 10 cedis. Na me fan to dokunoma me many. And two freeze asama me way. Obeto aba based on free SHS. Obeto aba based on COVID-19, the fight of COVID-19. Ewa bra on 50,000. Eda baby. Na says you select 10 cedis. Eto dokunidi. Soldier retired soldier bako offer me nani ya ne ya akọ hospital or pay just 120 cedis e dey ato na dread from an eye drop egunani so o friend leadership na ekuo ni ntobo aya no ye yiskar bi di amane so fanton rogunani so ndu sa soldier ni wey okọ akoto oba based on say why free SHS based on say why you way ne personal experience because he can wan ko wia o ye adwuma okoko patako ebon pai ne yakopon de ne nkwache no ana waje ne retirement benefit no de akwakoto se mi didi hu nkakra watu na no aduane me na ne kan asem de wa mi hu de kom de no so wabodam eniti ye kan ye se ye ntumi nya hwe ye hwe ye de ye ni ahoden ye nkutatu ye nkutajan na mom ye kokromati ene ye power de ye kan se Oru Akufuado ye ni MPP asem aban eni asem ye ne wa ne se sa banking sector clean up your Gold Coast ni other fund management no and one kasa engu naturally egui out of the decision of the financial cleanup exercise and into no on find a solution to it said you find solution to omo falling under Bank of Ghana no on find the same solution because asamo happen within the same duration into other thing dey we twa
obi se me misa say wona wo ye NDC Charles nyame no ana
me nua ba me da se asebo mi ko radio bi aso am yes me issue disclaimer but ya na me refi okay me come obi ate MPP for muntie me pacho menye Charles Nyame of Asaman Kese.
Oh okay.
Oye NDC constituency leader no menye no me Charles Nyame a me wo Kumase. And so Oru Akufuado so be kai kra one Mr. Nyame ewo Mr. Emmanuel Nyame ewo takrade afie kuma during Edubuayen's time ne ba ne me. Ne ba ne me. And inti menye NDC Charles Nyame yeah, Kakran come here MPP Charles Nyame. Name that I shouldn't support the party to the detriment of my personal financial freedom. And into I'm contesting for my right. And into no mesramo, me NDC Charles Nyame of Asaman Kese, me Charles Nyame of Kumasi. and I'm representing Gold Coast Fund Management and the 53 Collapse Fund Management. I'm not a politician for now. Thank you.
Now, oh, I can't remember so. Who was can it be that fund management?
Me pacho, the tiane say, yeah, investment means me and me MAAME. As I'm speaking to you, me risika that was this year is over 120,000. As I'm speaking to you, me risika that was here over 120,000.
Okay.
Me MAAME sika that was this year is over 40,000.
Okay.
And I mean we are baako. Me extended relative, me sika that ho. 5.4 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Old currency. 54 billion old currency. Okay? And sana mi ankasa so mi investment kakra ye den ewo ho. Eni nti de mani abre na no se ya hwe yi a aban we obu mabusua no abre yesu. As I'm speaking to you, aduane anda ye di first ni yentumi ni sa aduane ni biom. Entade ana me ba she school ana me makomu ntumi nko sa school ni biom. All because of someone's decision. Nanso ye maamre ne ye papa ne ye nananom ebo bra service kan gu ye ho se ye ho beto yen. Enye se ye ho be kire yen. Ana o man kwanko wia. Eni nti no ye pese omoti ase se hwe teacher trainees allowance, any nursing trainees allowance, any power crisis that happen on Mahama time no. Eno na Ghana for ginas to abetia President Mahama.
Well, last words to customers.
My last words to my customers ne say Obia Emma Homreso, there is upcoming demonstration.
Wow.
With or without COVID-19 restrictions, there is upcoming demonstration. Because Akufo-Addo government, etumi di nanutum, eka se George Floyd, ni wo no, omo perpetuate ye no, omo anya de a, ye pese oti ase se George Floyd was a single person. From as per for investigation on my nipa ewu out of banking crisis 18,000 Ghanaians. And a why decision, a President Akufo-Addo decision. In this a person say nipa dodo a ewu out of this financial cleanup exercise a does change George Floyd owu US na Ghana for or some say Ghana study jina can say one man you know the person say going into election sir. Teacher trainees allowance, nursing trainees allowance, any power crisis now, almost scrapping off. No. And when I got for the Jina, so etia President Mahama. Teacher trainees allowance no, was not an earned money, it was free money, just a support. And a nation, no, a massa group of people. Power crisis, no. We experienced fractions of it during President Rawlings' time, during President Kofo's time. And President Mahama didn't boom, and it was not deliberately caused by President Mahama. But say, ye to me jina so Ghana for to me jina so nam awira yira. Ebirum so say e de ba wo nyuma so, e de ba wo abrabo so, e de ba wo ma wo nursing training, any teachers training colleges so e de to abetia President Mahama abind ya. The person me kire Owura Akufo-Addo ne say, on trans nonsense no be who say the decision of financial cleanup exercise no are worse than sa teacher trainees allowance because these are money sir in for a service story behind some of this investment obi investment obi savings for 50 years and that whole
meba obi savings for over 50 years any ade mama hwe anamo amutu nyina mo ne security and exchange commission na etuo na mo tro ho petitions ni ade motumi etuo na mo se bi ya mo petitions under say chief of staff and I say penny be a war Flagstaff House war I will bet me edina no atum biama mo
me nua ba man komo ya ye de me pa cho ya tro petitions kwa of Flagstaff House 5 times 5 good times and even cry no hwe emra ye demonstration chinchenche after demonstrations that day na Jerry Jackson interview wa ha on the eyes of the cameras media for you dey ye call Flagstaff House you call presenting petition we didn't even receive acknowledgements.
Obi am enhia mo amaje
obi sia ye bebeje
one ebeje
Owura Akufo free former I would say minister of health during Kofo's time says ya or senior ministers ni be wo Flagstaff on na President Akufo-Addo delegating so omrameje
na ne bia moto na mo akone ho
me pacho ye tu na bon ya tro letters ya ye den no response it will be ye den and it's not just say aban na ye ni da ho say ye sika lo person writing a bad debt because your men goes for some buy a person absorbing or who say kind that one kakra absorbing itself from the blame. No, a Mantamala finance minister jumping to the scene. It was not a proper registered company. And
but I said before what the men's good before men's good eba be wono. Now almost a series of announcements. Don't go and put your money there. And no.
I'm so back to the point. Let's go back to the points now me making us say I say. And I'm saying no, a kind that one to me absorb themselves from the blame.
Okay.
They quickly jump into the scene. I issue disclaimer say they warn the customers. And I face no,
but
it was not properly.
It's true say they warn them.
I want to hear me.
Okay.
It was not properly registered. Yeah, properly registered. No one came out to warn any customers. Have they been able to come out to say anything about our issue? The fund manager, say President Kufuor ejina original CPSwa. Emra State of the Nation, starting from a year December 2019. Emra all year Christmas, or giving a Christmas message, Oka se obetua financial cleanup victims in Akano, obo fund management deal, obo savings and loans, and obo the other one no obo mudin and otwaya ho. A year oraba omi a town hall meeting, I will Kumasi Ken USC. Obo savings and loans din, and obo DKM din, and obo sa microfinance for din, and ochaso.
As a moment they recognize them okra.
No, Emra ora can offer ya what's now news file or what's now kokroko dwumedie so. On also repeating these same names.
As a mono munimo.
The president and the finance minister, they are not on top of issues. Finance minister, on actual letter, Securities of Exchange Commission say, dissolving companies, job licenses, into the person catch again. Say, Onimo bibi boapa yo anytime me nia bre na politics na ye.
Okay.
The second aid nanka and it was out of political decision. And that's our problem yi ebaye. And it is say omo nyoma dwen say ombe resolve our problem for us. The catch them say the teacher trainees allowances. Any nursing trainees allowances. Ghana for just the two, but though it was not an earned money, it was a free money given to the student by the state,
Okay.
Some money see a hard sweat money. History tell me 50 years savings, 40 years savings, and say out of a political decision by President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo for 2 years, as I'm not on the table. So that's what we are saying is say, send your second and son about hands with you.
They said they're Ghana for two, I bet you Mampanyida Damahaman, Sana Musumbe.
Say, ye knew ho, Nase on ye hoshia.
Okay.
Sanya Bay.
Into the man of demonstration, no, Ebaso. After July, and I say,
the patcho on say, ye press conference, ye ma ultimatum say, ye shall not by the close of July.
Okay.
Ye press conference, no, just 4 days and end.
Okay.
And it's coming out with a date of demonstration. Ye sure say, Abia Omate. Into ye my home up to maybe 3rd week in July. We will issue out our date. Okay. And with or without COVID-19, because America fought to meet Yom Hugu just because of one man. So we woo. And now police for Saswa, we have 18,000 people who have died out of this banking crisis, this financial sector cleanup.
18,000 people.
As a research will be idea about it. Obia may refuse to say it's wrong. Obia may prove it wrong. Obimrame and Countania who say it's not true. 18,000 customers now out of financial cleanup exercise. And we think say more enough. See about me the so atinto skoko actually on penini and in a bank.
May that say Charles nyame PRO Emma Coalition of Agreed Fund Management Customers and I would say any nutrition komo kakra hanamono and some hawon and somehow it was said one more etime eka bibi Charles we made us you. Yo. Eye me 19 dwumade no waso egua utie no 100.9 FM so. Me 19 waso egua awie woni ye nyina ye twene ne nchekra de nkomo na be twene say alaji na zero aba abeka yensa e wo hase. Na yentie sa anyway na yemra sesia.
Nyame adom afuma ko e de wache o ba ya che.
Na just say dia unu say and it's going to have to be now 50 kakraba no I was there you call na ko he phone na he see ko kama
na oko ai banche na odua na France na boy kakra
banche no say and now say NDC for no you probably tell wo no and then can see me that a phone. Then I was a summer now and you know, or near Melbourne. You know, what Dan can tell me about Melbourne. They said they be there, come on.
Obani aso henga ntewe na disi yaso na akotwa Rosewood cotton ye. Yo. Ane wo fa se akoso akose ofrefo mbabre nko kwase bayere.
Yeah, because I'm saying, you say, no town roads, in you so. We go, if you ask them, so I put it trouble. According now, so you do so, yeah, not fast. They say, no, any month of one, I can't be. We are the Gabra, Makoya Biasu Yama. Road food, a quarter no make a chance, a baby. Double can say, and before a pencil, and a course. A buyer, when it's see, I've been a find a possible. Nine, young body, a year 2017. Yama, as you say, Papa Yachi, Rose food, and for 4 friends, what set it, it did not ever, ban ever. Now, the American said, no, why don't you come once here? Who now monochrome? You won't get Dr. Park. All day, Sabi, the pencil, Rose food, a poor Amanoni, a chain, a baby arm. What day of people? Now, Sabi, yeah, pencil, and what never see, Sabu, what you have also. And so, the personal, and now. You say Rose food, then I for no wood ya. Then uncle for the common on the cassia. No person and the quiet. They say no, minister a kind, and now a 3 summer means a kind of day. You near more as soon as so, if you are Rose sugar, you bet you want you know, did you know, study a brown chair. And now I'm knowing you still Rose food, baby. I want, I want to much of I will be able to go to the Biama cars this is what I have to want. Your mouth quite more be from home. Now, what you say, Chronodia, and you are subject from 40. I believe you independent or marrying which is separate. That chrono, now from 4 to the year, or the time I upper. I don't think Rose would be like what yes, some somewhere could come to be answered. And so, where are now? You the Papa Penty, the Papa 20, yeah, there took room. The Papa Penta, a brother, yeah, and the Yanni Abraham. All my Penty coming, of course, about come on,
Blow and what do we ban or say Ghana currently desperately needs a real leader at this point. Now, what Chemo has said, no one at this point, not one whose preoccupation is personal and political interest. And that is John Mahama. Sewukwe Subai is watching us live. Ama Benewa is watching us live. Iconic President MAAME BIAMAH. To be frank, I'm a private school teacher and I've been jobless for months now and I got nothing to feed on for days now. I will plead with Despite Media to support me, for I am fan of all your stations. And God will bless you all. Ayo, Gabriel Sowa, and what in a number by me boss will be an edge or don't for be a hunu na what me I am mwakakra. The number no a 0551 996 410 0551 996 410. So be do for be 18 and be one in someone Gabriel Sowa on to be a man Gabriel. Why na sebe a comma ya MC Abraham so showing live. Sir Ewuku anyway if you're boy and what and as a fellow Ghanaians, the COVID-19 is real and no respecter of persons. So let's do well to observe all the safety protocols to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Rest well, said John. Ewuku and what do we abaye abefe bonale listo well and was MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO. As usual, I'm watching you live from Antoa Adesina. Kwanakwaja Santi is also watching us live. Kwaku Nipa Ewutu Breko nos with God all things are possible. My regards to ya mother Ewutu Breko. Ella Nana ya no say, oh God, these are the citizens we need in Ghana. We you know baby idea kana wuno. English ya man from you know aha. Said your man phone dear to watch Edin senior name adwuma no fekeke. Womo edwene o man Ghana ehun timpanyufo nkonkoye womo emwa Abel Fume and was when you watch these videos of neglect by politicians in their communities, it is difficult to understand why we keep voting for political leaders. It's very difficult for us to keep voting for these political leaders. I think our chiefs can do far better than these politicians. So Nidansu is watching us live. Frimpon Andy is watching us live. Paul Sika Walker is also watching us live. Now, on the Abano say, I'm listening to you live, BMZ1. Kwaku nipa ewutu breku. Ono so odi na makenka na ya konedu yadom. Big sis, kudos to you. Kwesi Santana, and was saying, oh, Sir John, rest in peace, Mame. I'm watching you live from Hanson Court in Accra, Cantonment. Akwa Johan, and was say, you are too greedy. Hey, when I will refer to him, Sai. Akwa, Oyibo Boate, and was what we free at Chuman Nebehi in Kumasi. The departure of Sir John is a big blow to the entire elephant family. Offer them referred ye. Greetings to Dr. Kingsley Nyakon, incoming MP for Kwadaso constituency. Kunta case, and also Charles Nyame is rather endangering our money. A statement that government collapsed these companies is very serious when he knew Gold Coast, for instance, could not pay us in October 2018 when Gold Coast had not been closed. Didn't we lament that government was late in stepping in? CN Omar Francis, they are all thieves in suit and tie. MC Abrampa GH, here I BMZ1. As a citizen, I have moved around and also listened to the news coming from most registration centers in the Greater Accra region. MAAME soldier, I can tell you without fear of favor that COVID-19 protocols and preventive measures is only working in the non-political events. Yes, that's what our politicians and democracy has grown to. MC Abrampa and Edu Yaba. We yari no he. One eso we na okra kra hu. Enfo ne nto obenti anasa smesi so. Wan kasa bo ho ban fa wo nkwa e hye wo nsam. Se wo mpese wo bewu putupraji wabusua ho no mu a protect yourself. Protect yourself. Ayo. Teacher constitution and what the way yaba the free yama so no so hwe live. Brookman Anoba no BIAMAH 18 death or 18,000 or see 18,000. This guy can make noise. Pow. Eriko Uzubonda. And was say, Mami, I'm a retired soldier. My mother taught in the classroom for over 30 years. Her retirement package was just a little over 20,000. Half of this amount is locked up in men's gold. She struggles to date for survival. Mami, it's so sad. Very, very sad. Nikabo Bernard. No, say good afternoon, Mami. If really in a sad mood, I'm really in a sad mood today. May Sir John's soul rest in peace. Ayo. Now, seeing Omar Francis, no, say I went for hearing with SEC and Gold Coast Fund Management representatives, and SEC gave them warning message to return me my money with no interest, and I accepted that offer. And Gold Coast Fund didn't pay me the money, and I know Gold Coast is not afraid of SEC because they have been taking bribes instead of working hard to help the state. God will punish Ken Oforiatta and Obama Tete soon. They will get COVID-19. So they will die painful death, and thanks to Ken Oforiatta for sending Akufo-Addo and the MPP to relegation. Mamili, say I'm watching you live at from Tech Kumase. Bakunipa Ewutu Breko watching you live. Eriko say Jenny is watching us live. And Edo Sopa, Yenfa no Enswan Mansa, Niama Alaji Akwaba, na enkomo no Yenfa Sania, na ki ehwe ni mo ese ye papa Adoma Kubefi, ono so babeka yen sa na said Sir John wo no aye no. In fact, ama obi a aboto pa Alaji Akwaba.
Yenya.
Ibi abokore.
Alhamdulillah, da nyame ase.
Bajo kasawa.
Okay. Da nyame ase.
Ya me hu se de me sha simple. Alaji, brisie kase pa we brechie e na aboyen. We my Ghana nyina isan se John de sebe onye MPP ni nko a. Or belong to all the political party and found political affiliation na wo. Sir John who were best in human relations, we can say nothing compares. Then I walk after Sir John.
Edin kai yama ebusiafo nyina yakọ. Esan say issues no senate with other family members. So I was saying I should in the company. Ni maame ene ni nua ba ko million. Nti bibia very devastating ema nebusiafo. Na o hwe senia nyoma esi kono a na ya awe ho kese in the sense nyame nim kakra no emra na yedi Sir John eko forestry ebia no onu ni ma dia opeso ye or it was very strategic from the beginning. I can tell you on authority, most of the MPs now, especially the new entrants now, we need
recent primaries,
got some form of support from Sir John.
Wow.
I know that for a fact.
Wow.
Omunya support with the kind of employment he was giving to various constituents, you know. And in Yoma, I mean, he did very well. I mean, a Cheopefe his willingness to see others lifted as we move along the journey of life. And the principle. And then Tina, Obiakasa will say, we are MPP, we are in this. But the core aspect, I say, Ohunum Babunua, you're saying, potential be one more. It doesn't care what. Very positive. The fact is, Emrana said, John, take over from Ohininto. Now, BBB, because it was the first time the MPP almost rebranding. Eddie will be to say John Bayer, General Secretary. Now, acquire BBB because the MPP will be on him now, the jacket and tie. Yes. And to say, don't buy a no. Correct. I said, you face on. We all saw the atmosphere. Bibia ebeye ding dia obefi say tension abano. The John Bekasa say do Bekasa na asemasa. Na asemasa.
Who must I na so?
Very good friends.
No,
very good friends. Sir John enya several saying accusation from the party for. It is one of the reasons why Oluzu the contest against Kwabena Japan.
Oh, okay.
Wohu say the affiliation with Asiedun Ketia in particular no is not living up to the expectation. But again, let me say now a messenger yedema yenina yena yenso afena yebano that yensu be free mo politicians bebre akabebi edu Sir John so no utimi wo say with a united voice obia ka say wahwere ade menua Charles Owusu shedding shedding minim how it feels into shedding it is not the end of life but somebody next year idea usua free ni hono you to apply it in your life obemu say also that be yabebubu din edim pasen ye menua ademanko befi baby a wo bia mehu o clip no this afternoon me minim I know how it feels ademanko befi because obi biara odo and MPP na otimi ye edwuma ma ekofom no menim say one ne adomanko be fidie
of adomanko kra ka se okosra no ono ntene nka nti okosra no onya no ka chenso ne ho mfa no nti eche o sai ko fie yesi oni ho o se ade yare mu ayede na
the last time I actually Sir John yeshia the Julius Debra, former chief of staff, ni MAAME years, and I mean Sir John share. That was the last time I met him one-on-one. I mean the usual joke. That time not me contest. That like making sure so we lose. And then hard doing say. No bon I mean we finish with there are several instances made Sir John, despite our relationship, ato komaswa meduta of frame I was a master antisana yadampo. I mean, it's not because antisana yadampo. Now, as someone did not say muko. I know a lot of people. Sir John, it's me abuwa. But only me hear me yes, say we are losing another key pillar of the fourth Republican dispensation without any memoir of his political life. Why do you know? Without into then na yen echirimba no yebesi. Obi antimi nchro bibi emfa nto ho. ma enye guide ma ichiri ma
Mm.
nti mpanyimfo a womudi kan yenso a ye kasa no kakra yenso we have to start putting something down na the ichire bi kura obi befa na waka ni nyina abomu a na aye bibi a ebe guide ama ichiri ma that is the saddest thing because Sir John Eddie, you know, a lot of wisdom echo a lot of wisdom obieni how you handle things. Supreme Court dealings, then you can. I can say on authority that if now can yes Sir John a general secretary around that time, and can be seen a bini. Don't you make no? Inti yama ebusia yako yama MPP ashwere ade o.
Papa.
Omo ashwere ade. Yama omo yako. Ye bebo mpaye enso se one year wodi echiri omo beye na edwuma omo ebeye bibia fa Sir John ho no ebesua ade keke efiri ho na omo nso ede abo omo bra yenso aye nchiri mba no yesua bebri ye yenim no yesua ye yenim no as time goes on no I'm say it's unfolded na ye hunu nyansa bebri ewo mu so that's all we could say. It's very sad.
Alaji medase yemra issues on board when it to say voters registration exercise and third day yemhwe ya ekoyie ne enkoyie ne yemma wose yetimi edi tutu yie eno yebeka ho asem afen so COVID-19 yi aye nsem bebre yi yehwe ne no so ekeka ko they say finance ministry say womo ayisika 80 million Ghana cedis which is one of the best supporting frontline health workers as in the form of allowances at their more and now Ghana so ye confirmed cases they say yen nam 18,134 18,100 they be abeka ho there as at 1:14 p.m. yeah 18,134 117 and at 13,550 almost so recovery recover at the free arena. They say active cases and kasa ejina 4,467. Alaji.
Mere electoral commission na yedi toro be sha.
Okay.
Na ya yempensem mu kakra to say wo be hu ne say ye koye ni mu no. Esafata. Say oman a ye wo as oman Ghana. Oman ba ko a obi biara otimu bi no eye de hye na say fa na saade a na nyoma bi a ekoso no ha adwen kese ye nti America ne sa ne say what for the fact say NDC position from day one say anka dintro we no the fact say you will register now if you say bibi atochima or register the mukra no anka yen ye ni na anka yen prevent amanfo bebre from the risk of coronavirus in the account but then to me ending kunini esan say go we court so far easy say womo enkoye say ejuma na ye ko na ye start ejuma no a me gidi say ye wo kwanwuro bebre a ye nyina ye de ato a ye mra ya me pese Ghana for etiase ne say ne enti a ye ka say oman Ghana democratic country no emra keke and metimi am example what is say government bia e wo wiase ha no be it military government be it your friend say rebels government be it whatever no ye wo nhyehyɛ wɔ hɔ wohwɛ judiciary wɔ mu wobɛhwɛ na executive no ɛwɔ hɔ in all those government adeɛ baako pɛ a wode bɛhyɛ mu a na aban no ayɛ democratic aban no ɛyɛ parliament edwuma bɛn na ɔmo hyɛ mmara nti mmara no ɛna ɛma mmara no di sɛnea wobɛdi mmara no so no ɛne mmara a wɔbɛhyehyɛ a obi abɛdi so no ɛna ɛma woman no ɛyɛ democratic wontumi ɛmfa wo pɛ whims and caprices and fan ye juma so we America no now that mmara no a ya hyehyɛ no yɛkɔ sɛ yɛkɔtwerɛ yɛ din saa mmara no yɛdi so ane ebi mu etumi de to ɔmo so sɛ maban ɛna ɛwɔ government anaa me party na ɛwɔ aban mu nti nea mepɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ meyɛ police ntumi nkyeme wei ntumi nkyeme
office sɛ saa na ban na
o debi sɛ meka asɛm esi asɛm so meka ma so nya meka no esan sɛ wohwɛ electoral laws no mu ɛne positions a yɛde ɛtwerɛ din na yɛaka sɛ yɛbɛyɛ polling station ɛwɔ Peace FM ha no the spirit adwene ɛta akyire no ɛne sɛ in fear ɛwɔ around Peace FM ha nyinaa no bɛyɛ 200-300 houses no ɛni sɛ ɔmo nante ɛboro miles bi ansa ɔmo akɔto aba ɛyɛ saa no a ɛbɛma ebi mu antumi nkɔto aba nti na yɛyɛ saa polling station anaasɛ registration centers ɛwɔ polling station na wakɔto aba wɔ hɔ no so now sɛ yɛte ɔman mu na obi ɛkɔsesa nkurɔfoɔ efiri beebi na n'adwempɔ no sɛ deebi mehwɛ a sɛ constituency biara ɛyɛ very simple obiara de mu obiara o in one way or the other especially every polling station area ha mewini na mehwɛ ɔmo dodoɔ no by the last election a ɔmo to aba 200 ɛna ma metumi lose yɛ nti sɛ mekɔfa amanfoɔ 400 ba mɛhye ɔmo 200 no
na ɔkɔfa saa nkurɔfoɔ no frɛ
na wonte saa news no
matete
yes amanfoɔ kɔfa amanfoɔ outside of the constituency sɛ wɔn mbra ɛmbɛ register in order to show up certain vote or make some member of parliament win an election. I don't think say a BBA. One I was say be a catcher was say register there da hono. Yo, and then I would win the election. Anka office bibia to Timo Mukra my ye. What's the David Fofo? Now for na ebe now I doing for it is not by accident. Say net obetie MPP for omo to make share constituency be now more catcher. Say odododio omo beji seat no. And what are they doing there? Then omo ye sonko a omo beji seat no. Development. Then they be nhyehyɛ a we afa kana na kwan so a ye pese amanfo free bibi ebeka ho. Na ye odododio fo no any right so ombe determine say why and e be lead you. Nipa na wo sika no a wakosesa nipa ba no. Na ye pese ye de or decide say why be a member of parliament or no. It is wrong. Mbebunu a womo nenam the various registration centers. Na wobehunu say bi mu kuratuo ehyehyɛ mufti jeans ne ne yakeka ho. Untumi hu look there is nothing to prove. Say sankofo we security personnel. Ye jitu say security people na ye obi ana share uniform. Obi ebi mu nhye uniform. But sankofo no so omo appearance shows something. What mean who ever appear?
Why or dressing mufti, but who now say or that's wrong? Be a some
decency, na brabo mu. Because we're not training.
Yeah.
That training, and it's shaping a life. The approach towards issues, different as a result of the training. But we no unhuni so far, maintain say omumubi, and I say maintain say at least one more me in the areas I have visited, Men so more butu by that say from other areas in the Ashanti region and as a
Brown
to no be ma ekoka omo nkrofo no ho and it is pretty obvious say woman na MPP for
how
oh no but say
how you determine that because from sources BI and Sakan and from our news bulletin both sides NDC MPP Atebubu area they were obia your choice country your choice to
me mate say you amana kan obi no in the Brown Apple region MPP ni obi anim no
obi na aboni tu ana na abo obi
tu no mu gi tuo no in their haste because womu ye train no the way they handle is different obabo tuo no kobo no anenua so nya America no na bisa hu say edin ye betro ena ya start say ye gbotuo no na ye ko enim na say ye beto aba no a there dey be see. It is still early days, Barry. It is still early days to form an opinion. Because if you are say after some time, within few days, you can form an opinion and see the direction at the end of echo. But from what I'm seeing now, a trend people say, Yanyere Yahu. It's as a 2020 election, no? MBA Adiketwa. Yanyere Yahu, papa, because MBA Adiketwa. Adia Bakonswa, a hard drinkers here in this exercise. A year, in someone, Abedja, to say, a bimon, if he say, some people are against them. Na ebimu nso efi sɛ wɔn betumi ahyɛ ebimu nso ama na yɛ yie san sɛ wɔn na wɔn wɔ aban mu. And I make specific reference to the voter region in this matter. For so long as you betna on my now at any point in time, na yɛ bɛyɛ voter region and its people will feel threatened. Say you per se you almost in China. A very worrying situation. It is on record. Since I started to 92, and this fourth Republican dispensation, minister and as a banya team call parliament, ade ne akohumasika and a budget, ade ko tu ja oyi region be free mono, MPP abaya oyi voter region e free. Amadi chinya ya force finance minister no, amane or the voter region back home. And then you have a trading almost expressing concern with the number of soldiers for one washisha, Taria, Obeka say, yeah, Kokwa, Beji, Ghana. I was
almost soldiers, and yet water region.
Wherever they are,
all other places, and yet Chrome Crown or borders.
And I'm saying, wherever they are, they should be there. I don't have any problem.
Okay.
But voter region for complaining because they know the psyche of their people.
Who are complaining? Where are they?
And I'm saying,
because maintain citizens be our complaining concerning this. You share a registration as I mean, yeah, it should be a crime voter region. And what it be visa? Several will be intimidating, will be so many controlling.
Several of them. And I'm saying several of them. Yeah, the only thing, and they said, this is the third day, and I'm what? But my memo several examples.
Okay.
Difficulty. Yeah.
MP for K2 South.
Correct. On your citizen Kekeu, prominent citizen, he has caused to raise an alarm. Jifa Gumashi, one of the parliamentary candidate in there, she has caused to raise alarm. Who voter region 4 at the press conference NDC organizing war Aflau. Woman so eka o masa yate ahemfo. Woman so attend to you koko.
That's what you're funny intimidating one.
Certainly. Now, intimidation, you don't have to even think about it anyway. I'll take you back to 2012. Wabra, Omampenyin and Adudan Kwakufadu, opposition leader. What can I say? NDC, special force soldier phobi. I'm say Yapa on the 6th of March. Around that time, say. More special forces are more anti-terrorism in the Ekeka. Ya be to aba.
And one more training war. Central region, baby.
David, way more ya power Muhuntuma war Independence Square.
Okay.
It's on the 6th of March.
Okay.
Special forces. Obuna omo ebimu wo bia won se soldier for omo nshadanja wo mo beard. Wo ba we mu no omo beard ni na Ekeka ho. Na asemba ko a Omampenyi ene na nado dankwa kai at that time say sa anamontuo no edi ehye woni a wo beto aba mu na ba de sa no a wo mo e so to aba no wo mo bejai na to say wo a we ni adi no
but sa government yi by say omo ni krum omo wo borders and how do they intimidate anybody? Because more police stations one na you trading police.
Na emra na Omampenyi Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, then opposition leader, eka say soldier for no omo presence intimidate amanfo no na omo okuru. Then omo ni kuru. Na me ya say that is his position. Say ono de ohunu se asojafo no a yegya wo na ya tete wo na ye de akogu bibi na ye bibi e bi o mo ka akura twetwe mu ne ne yakeka ho na
so mo se asojafo mo de mo kogu border ne so to check this COVID yeah.
Now COVID started.
I'm so more harder that.
About
That's the
the
explanation.
you Supreme Court ruling, you can't say you voter register. Dear Chinyana, so that one coin. About the saying COVID about ne.
I'm saying no more harder
You
than.
see, and yan ni pane be because even the law, yeah, say it has letter and spirit. Adamwa.
Sure.
Nipana can ask him. But also at least he will be credited with some common sense. Obi is who common sense. He will say that Obia niwa sebi but you must catch him say there is nothing associated with this. China nipa, do you expect them to come and tell you what Obia Omunim say against the law? It is a violation of an entrenched position in our constitution. Article 42. So when America no say Obeka say ampa say omode ba say omo intimidating nkofo. He won't tell you that. But this is what is happening. Yeah, we say you can once, but maybe point no crown say not only the intimidation, the feeling. Say after 60, how many years? 67 years of independence.
63. Is it 63?
63 years of independence, you know. So in America, no. People still live in Ghana. Woman, if you say woman 63, so
yeah.
Correct. Woman, if you say ebimu, if you say woman, omo nka oman mu. Nchichemu a yede ba no, enye ade a ye ade pa. And it is happening consistently. A bani bibi sape, then one particular area, now some group of people feel threatened, they are targeted. And yet bibi ede asumdwe beba oman mu going forward. Because omo so efa no sa, na omo aka se sa dia yen so ye kotete ye ho, na ye hu ready. Obi obeba no yen so ye de no be fi so a. Now you're creating war situation in our country. That is my worry. Not only the fact that a registration now young man nipping to me control the to me and but to a ban in the account. But the fact is that it is a perception that is growing to become reality in the minds of people. No? And very threatening. To say I was saying before in the Munim Yara, young Francis be two from say Mrakran and the to Obia be say or your gun ni. It's also you're Ghanaian. And as Ghanaian, this is the only country we can live without passport. And young king on that line. I say so because the Wubazongo Nimua, we still have several such people who are victims. Obet me Mubi, wouldn't say a few way, Casa way no mocha. Now Sakasa no Sabi Abia, and yet original Ghana Casa. But in California, Ghana for. Because Ghana no yemfa wo tribe make a tribe I can say wobusia wo free mu na ye de ye Ghana ni o ye de mra na de ye Ghana ni
basala je betimi abase obi ho no mo a yaba ye be wo no ha na chese automatically or ye Ghana ni and say ese nipa no go through documentary process
na me say documentary process no wo wo so mo famu e wo ho
obi ho no mo a yabe wo no ha. But document be a back and it's all your Ghanaian. How do you describe such a person?
Law no, because the law explicitly explain say obi ya wono before independent. Ye from Gold Coast to Ghana. So you make an anane papa, anane mame. Now you Ghana ni no or you Ghana ni. So you make no. So all those
in the Canada, there shouldn't be any
correct
documents.
Omo dey show mu timu. Say yen na ye Ghana for. Ebi mu ye Ghana for no.
One mo na dey show mu timu.
Obi biara obehu obi. Say wo ko register. Now waka che say wo free Togo. Into ye Ghana ni no. It's obi a wo dey ahye na do say ye Ghana.
But me wo be minim bibi say te say ye dem ha say ye area back one and say polling center back. It's like everybody knows everybody.
Certainly.
Independent as obi a yenim no obi betimi raise issue say nipa semesi yenim no onye Ghanaian.
Yeah, but
once you are a Ghanaian, the people in the locality knows you.
I who say the ABA need FM wahe na OK FM na twaso.
Okay.
So when America no. Wo to be free ha. Ekọ OK FM. Wo free OK FM for to be free ho ba ha. Enti say be ye bibi na ewo ha. Na wo share OK FM for ho no. Na o te say bibi we free ho abaha no na akato so wo ye OK FM wo ye NIT FM
ho say wo ye the fan say wo ko ha wo ye Ghana ni ai bia na wo ye NIT FM ni na wo ko OK FM no enche say wo ye NIT FM.
Correct. That is the point we are making.
But say wo ye NIT FM ni Now okay FM, no KFM for a yadia. When okay FM, you shouldn't be part of it.
And I say that is the point we are making. It's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yet hey, the BIAMAH is an example in Edema.
Okay.
Prince Kevin Boateng. So Bobo.
Yeah.
Wabebo, I'm a black star. As a Ghanaian. Ninia. Ni papa, omo papa baku mame baku. Or a German.
Yeah.
About the same. Emra. Ono say yes, yen na wa hanti me fi say me Ghanaian. And all say he will be Ghanaian. On the side paper bia because ni papa e Ghanaian. On the side paper bia and just say we Ghanaian. Ni papa e Ghanaian needed.
Okay.
So ni America no. Sanso na e bia obi e Fulani. Ne nanom even before independence e wo krom ha. By the laws ya no. Ni nanom kra be ye Ghana fo. Ba wo ni mo. O mu say efie ho Fulani na omoka. Enti obetro ni dia also way on your garden. And I'm not saying this only for saying it because you just have experience no as Zongo people in many areas, in many forms, including promotions, they have to re-scrutinize by the fact to say Udin Edi Sedu. By the fact say Udin Edi Maiga. You go through unnecessary scrutiny. Wabra Adiano Ewa Ubieni. I remember very well in 1992 when this same issue of nationality Ebaye over someone the then Attorney General and making some prominent statement. I said, one year, sir, yeah, I say we are Ghana. Okay, say around that time, yeah, the Rollins echo court to say we are Ghana.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay,
I remember.
Rollins or Edeni. On your Votarian.
Votarian, yeah.
Why is it that always obi to say and Edeni? So don't. It is not something that omo atina se keke na aba omutrimu omo fiti prekope and omo reacting. Bibi akoso consistently. And I'm saying, say, beyond the fact to say it is not lawful, it is also threatening the unity that we have as a country. And we must do something about it. Any many miara, say mrana ebe show, say day na ebe show, to make sure, say it becomes forbidden. Office will be in Ghana niya. A crime wo mra actually challenge the person's citizenship. Because
I think it's a because obi nye Ghana at a registration center. They almost nam the right process so and almost a file with the forms near the BBI available. But me baby a problems ye botuo broncophonia then whereby both NDC and PP basi nipa registration centers register them.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
What to say about
nipa? Yes. But say be obi challenge obi identity say be onye Ghanaian anyway they go through the formal process some be fill form challenge form there but baby and talk pa no whereby both parties no most parties mienu ya ye hunu de enyam yi mobile synchro from left right and center na mo amasa de ginam na mo
na me say sa baby send your work no sa na nanka e wo say ye no but ne ubehunu nipa say we me money register. It is not within your strength or power to determine say we be to be registered. The only thing you bet me say file the complaint form and go to the electoral judicial committee now we best you know. Now on my investigation a finding with case. And I'm saying say it shouldn't end there. Obi biara so a obi be catch us say all register no be actually complaint form not even stopping them physically. Now we call now a provision nipa na Ghanaian. The person who raised the challenge must be penalized for wasting the person's time, bringing the person's reputation to disrepute. So on your maker, young for punishment mean to now inquire say on 50 because you have to be sure, double sure before you can take such action, or else you be wasting a month for be time. You be denying right as Ghanaians. Now. I was say, yen nyina nso yete ase say, send ya nyoma esi kono. Ye hunu delays ewo areas. And again, it looks like me as some American say I've still not formed a clear pattern. But these are issues I'm making for the 3 days now. Kono.
Okay.
Me raisy. Do you understand? Say ebimo enso and I say akadeɛ na yɛde ɛkɔyɛ adwuma no wobɛhu say ebi mo deɛ no ɛnkɔ so yie na okɔ biribi a ɛkɔ so yie. I can give you a typical example. On the first day, rounds now me call Greater Accra.
Okay. Who visit the polling centers registration centers?
On the first day, me call bear 10.
Okay.
The second day, I endra. And also, I know they me call even beyond the Okankwe Central, me call Okankwe North, me call Able Kuma, me call far way so. You been saying, it's like going for the NA. I was
so west for gone.
Correct.
What they training in to first day, near my second day, and then them so went to me uncle.
And then to me uncle. I'm on radio. I'm we proud. Me come before.
It's the first day and second day. What the to one.
And America the first day, no. We want to say the average. War Greater Accra. No. The better me I strike an average of 80 people per polling station registration center. Wabra woko Ashanti regional, or more to me register 120 average, 100, young from MAAME 100 average.
No,
what is the cost of it? Correct. And then I don't know just then I buy. What is wrong? Don't Americano. What is wrong? I mean, these are legitimate questions you need to begin to ask. Can we are serious? Say, obey a manual sem. Ama ya batu abama wa. You have to prove to the people. Say, oh yeah, you know what you are about. Americano. But still, I'm giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. Say it's 3 days. Niamehu and Americano. But if it forms a pattern, because it's happened, maybe Andrea to say, Ebeko say, or China say, but a form a pattern, we are able to me clearly directional electoral commission echo. Nebana sa, that's a sad direction no more, and also be hard. It is worrying. About democracy. Obiako eluzi nana luzu about 2 times when who bidia you know we be president in there sound so na woko about na luzu that is the democracy na yesu ebia bibia we ye no
in good faith.
Yes ebia bibia we ye no na enye na echiremba nso de asua ade ye ko ye nimu then we build a very strong viable democracy obi ate no ho ase. And on a year can most of the things are made and then they want to say and then the introduction of some form of macho men. I saw them mostly in the Okankwe Central and Dra. On the first day, to be frank with you, no BBS honey. Or the first day, who BBS because I don't know.
For what reason?
And macho men. And again, let me give the member of parliament, Patrick Buama, the benefit of the doubt. Bia onim. Okay. Say Oma gada omho, ba omi en nkrofo. Bia no onim. Bi nso no onim. Because I've not investigated to find out who is mobilizing them to do. But you see the sad thing and they say yenimum. Everywhere you go, you see them standing. Obehu omo tray ewa ha. Okwa obehu omo tray wa and everybody know them say
that's almost observe and that's almost
I don't know.
You should have asked them.
They be not asking them because I am a known NDC person. Going to ask such things can inflict passions. Okay. The only thing I'm doing is me observe you. Okay. So you make no. You need to press a no. So you make no. So we will observe them and see what they are about. But before they act, Obi say, if you think you are fast, I'm hurry up. So the Americano. If you think you are fast, I'm hurry up. So the Americano. All in all, yenshe na asumdwembra na din ye trono. Yentimi nkɔ trono wa asumdwemu. NDC yaji atum. Nti na ye ka tro obi ase. Ko na kɔ tro wudi. Oh, one big advantage to contribute, to decide the number one gentleman of this country, why na be? E didn't show no the baba outside to me. No matter what the condition is. You say from the corner in which I am, representing the Zongos, Adia Baku and a Woho. obi biara onim se oye Ghana ni oka Zabama oka Fulani oye Ghana ni nko dia go and register and ensure say within bebamu onya difficulties in so yen the National Zongo Caucus of the NDC ye be your office at home onya difficulties we no be challenging with nationality ni be na within entime mbamwa ntempara ni mu your constituency Zongo Caucus coordinator manasonte ono onim ni obeye na region so say untimi wo ha wo de akọ region so nim ni ombeye wo muntimi o nso de beba national na ya hwama ye nkrofo a wo mu ye Ghana fo nyina will not be intimidated by certain ignorant people whose determination is to divide this country. We will not allow that to happen.
Meda se alaji abusia me 19 waso egu a wutie no 100.9 FM so na me fa messages kakra ba cho da me fa tablet no ebre me why Kunta case no say Nasiri is still lamenting their loss to the EC. Let's move on NDC. Dr. Babasamu no say Master Planner Junior Kintabono say it is clear that the NDC as a party doesn't have a roadmap and lacks direction. So inconsistent. They should give us a break. And also diaba Geshom Ba and was hello please. I'm reporting from a polling station at agenda of the Ofanko to Kwashima Road, and the polling agents are here. Polling agents here are not doing their work as expected. Also, please, they are only registering people with a Ghana card. Thanks very much. Waku Nipa Awutu Breku, and also the EC will register Ghanaians, not NDC and MPP members. So let us stop that and fight against coronavirus together. And Ode Abba, Enoch, Tete, Kwame, GH. Are we in a military rule? Why is the government deploying soldiers and national security to intimidate and disenfranchise our people from registering? And I will urge all Ghanaians to register with anger and vote in anger come December 7th, 2020. Brookman Annabel and was saying, BIAMAH AKWAFO's notable mode of governance is giving sleepless night to John Mahama and members of the NDC. President AKWAFO's administration within the past 3 years has proven beyond reasonable doubt that AKWAFO is more committed to lasting legacies that will benefit every Ghanaian. If you are a Ghanaian and you wish to come home, make sure you go through the appropriate routes and embassies. Ghanaians outside the country are being evacuated everywhere in the world to come home. Take advantage of that exercise. Walanyo Edway Free Akwetia and Aba. Also, we are passing away like a river. Indeed, death doesn't have rivers here. Else, upon all the testimonies about Sir John, death could have reversed Sir John's passing. May Sir John find eternal rest in his maker. Thanks for your service to NPP and Ghana as well. Steve Menz, Edway Free Amsterdam. And was please, Mami BIAMAH, I have a blueprint for Ghana's success. Please, for God's sake, call me for an interview. Ghana needs an all-inclusive third force. You matter. Kenny Japan and on the way. We must pray for Carlos Ahinkra and Peter McMenu and Yawa Safuma for at least. If they die, incoming President Mahama will give them state barrier. Folks, let's pray for 77 years old. Samo Medase Ewo. Abusia nyame adom ema ye papa ya wo adom akobafi abeka yensa ewa ha ofa
Bahima
akwaba
mejoso
en ayimene ayalaji e sha ase no na ye ka Sir John ye bo Sir John ho komo na akoye arehosem ne asefem sem sebe Sir John nye MPP osono abusua no nko a na mo hwra de e yo my Ghana nyinara uhwe ensem a efreti fie poya na fo atoye eba na chese Sir John na oye ni papa na mjiri yense ofa wonso na ne bopa ye na wo
yo mama nyina fidie so na awie yenchia Ghana fo nyina na yeti na se de odi kan kan ye ma yina ye ho yakọ ade na abeto ho no na me free say keni o me se na me free say Sir John wuo no be mi ani aba ya ho so ama amanyosem eniyimu enkontompo ene ntenchia ene se wiakete ye de nkwanta eyira ye be ma wuo no am ya ba fom but me tie mo discussion ni ade ade na mahunu se bia binom de ya no na eka but yen kasa ene yen ne no yen massa John wo no en reflect me matie fo yakọ na me yin nsem ni dudu na aso so ano so ka se me best John a na se se bia so we ka say understatement apart from say yin na efri bia kro no asori mu no ne ben pa asori mu ne ben pa o ne ma mebre na the American person na otwe be se mienu ni emiensani me kon ho no ni nua ba da fom ni nua be ma da ni nua ba da fom ni ma me da fom iti me koye no ye kudi di nkoma na ohwe se John o hye ne kambu no agye t-shirt ni ni kesa o fa wu susu no ina ndi si ni abranti bi twam ya okofu na se John friend no man 100 cedis o mo bi de man of fom o fi koku na de command ena o man o what is saying Wellington boot ibi no man kotokuru na o sere no se se e ode o mo dan eto abaman ma fa ma ba ma kemenya de ama na ni na de sere nti me kra no se me ba nti mi beduru ye no ka se obeba ne mandi wa ma nti ade a chi na me frɛ no be na otwe mi no ntem no se ya o fa yare na me du mi phone nti me sha me frɛ nti na mpa ba na ebo nti me me de twa mu na me ma ya brante ba ko kuma ye frɛ no Rafael ono ena o ya skore mampo health insurance na man ko na so fa ni ho na ye din da so se bad sa ni nti na ni ayi krakra me frɛ no pa ya ne ko bi di ho adansi ye nra me da be no nso nyane ya akobeni ya de mu odin se John Obama wiase ne Ghana se John amanyo sem no se o fresi edu nkati akubu ahen na mimi nyan ko tie ya wo ni so munya bi di ho adansi se no onye amanyo sem adi akate ni mi akura koduru ba bie no ye ko ba bi wo se ya Ghana amanyo sem enye ni bi na mrantie no afa na kikikikiki no montombo ne anua odi ya no to nchen ya se John ebe ka ebe kire se wo ye Kristo ni obetuma ya amanyo sem iti me church abne ko 7-day Adventist as at the time se John wo ye no a committed member ya obu asafo no ne osom no ma ye hu se John you obi obeye the bridge between the elite and the illiterate because se John obi oye lawyer watna enyirisi abuchi so ka brofo ana oye bibia sebe obi onu nya ngomasua nya ne de no na efom ni soso no onya ne de na se John wodi nipa dodo no anu aduane na ekro san se ne office no be the extension of MPP party party be the extension of MPP NDC office
because both sides
and obey obi nso so a na se be apart from say adoye hunhum no no what the serious nipa fo no empomra reho aba no the John bi na no ka ba de nyame pe na oye ye nyame nim se de oye ha no ye o me ye bi osoro eni nti no nya se John ye de nse da meka no so ken kan David John trade okunu che mudu mienu no a o se ma yenhunu ye na kan se de tie na ye nyanyansa akoma eho ne ade a ene sei unso ma ye late pa o asem na hyeme so na kwa dem betra
na mi se wuntimi mam
a hyeme so but o se me ba se be obofu ni ma bo ayafo mi nsem bia me nua na siru kikan ni ade metua na me wura o se tira no se ma ye nyanyansa akoma ma ye hunu ye na kan ni asa John edbebe de akopim na oti de asiedu nkati akan ye no na me fi se ke be yi atoro ni kontompo de in the first place this more kan nya ne tofa bono wo chechire de akotu obi so de ono so am obi register ani de osema mu obi a register why na ye nipa mu yi mu MPP say obi an register yasem no
wo ye Ghana ni
a enye West Africa na mi ni on say nkontompo ni nsem no ka na refi Mubarak Muntaka obi a ni se mi ni ane Mubarak wani mi ni na wo party krum ba me Mubarak ni me mi ni no ya ye nyina after 6 form ye kodi power kings ansa na ye papa mako school eno be ye MP e waso so oko asebi Mubarak ye wo polling stations mienu ba ko NDC chairman ni papa fie e we kire e wani mu eno de Mubarak isu ohunu hwe o MPP organizer asebi ho no a wono no de ba ko pa o efia o han esi ani wo no Mubarak raise issue nanya no krempo ni o kama ne ye hu ni say obia na umfri asokore mampon constituency ese no asonase constituency no say o ba no akra Ghana fo e kro no se ye de ya o oti ase ya anye yi mu se Mubarak esebe ebi a o mfiri asante o ya wo no ho menua no ye nyina na ye ko school bo mu eso no ba ya bede na jema ya ka kire say wo a ufri odisen free
so be wo a wo free ofori krom wo a wo free ayi constant ayi Kwabiri East ya obeyi uti no so ame obeyi uti no ye bekun NDC penny
Enza wonya Ghana ni anasa
wonya Ghana ni obekun na wotie de menua mo ayi kan ya hwira ne se ye mata kenkan ti de wo kekan ya waye ne ho sade ensan so obema kwanta yire wono kro ye Ghana ni a wo ya santini o ka me se Mubarak se wo a obeba so ase o ba krafie atie fo mu ntie enne na me mpese me kɔ ne saa sanse owo de e de akoma ba fom owo de nkabo mu ba owo ma yankasa akoyanum owo ama sabia son ye bon kompo hwekan na sabia son abato keke enu tumi obi padi entie twa kontompo emfia due no nson out of 63 years of Ghana's independence NDC mo adi so e de ba bio na aka ye nya potani ehunu se kwam de wa yemfia nsam yenu ni di na ye nya kontompo ni ahwe de nyame beye ade ba chi na minimi ni na asiru ati yen se nyame age yenko a anu ade sen etia den na na ye be ye ni mo hwekure ni futufo a obi tu ne ba fa bi tufu utia se edu nkatia test na o sende ye en wo kasa okay fam ni ade ade a se minu aprako pe no minu wa wu ye obedi machi nansa eni ntin so akọ abusuan fama yi ade na minu mienu ye ntranse wo mo kura mpa o manyinyine no na ye transe amankrofo ahye kutupa dia to so minu a asema minu abetena be kan se asutifi south NMPP for na tutu bo mo no adabraka yaka sutufi south dia ni yaka Colizal dadia ni yaka ni nua na abadia ye numa titrasem ye ni munchi ani ni babie free dia kwa ye ne say media mitu mira na kyeresi mitu na minim ho so e fa hwediem ko fa kyere nsua oti ase e ko fa ntotro so ani ade nyina no nya se bia me ye kan ha o me ye fu soja minim minia NDC nunu a minia tia oka enanyi mu ni adede MPP organizer na omodi akonya ba ono no wono minia ono so yesirem ni o enti nkrofo a mukọ baase wo mdo mbedi su no o sha ase ase wo kan zamna makasa ni bi no o mu gina ho oka ni krom kasa no wo mu hunu se yakasa yi ye hunu se yakasa yi no se ne saade a wo mu gina efie krom firi mu kura no wo mu nim no se mempene ho ena nkrofo akolinza da akofo mo firi ko de say wanchi ba akukọ bọ no na kofa antokwande bae no bi hwie ase ayi or saying spray gu nani it shouldn't have come that way it shouldn't happen that way I condemn the two sides but me ne ya tena se eno ma na tu buo ba omunim etu ade enusam na munim tuo enti ukura ne ukasem no waboa yen se yenim tuo to yen kum nipa ba ye kase ye kan record and kebetuma kan record minia se do wo ya chi ye tena se akansem I'm highly disappointed me de nipa o ye minia eni nipa one year tribalist because me to no me asantini 100% uyi bi free manye yie na nsusu no me nua Nasiru nim say me nya tribalist and I don't stand for that me nua Nasiru nim say MPP nya tribalist here sabi before respect ye ma miss Samira second lady wanya fulani ni emra no was satisfy no wanya first second lady Abu Ramadan wanya fulani ni emra no was satisfy no wanya Nadu deputy yi enti record o kan say some people nyankabo mu a yani the only party since Nkrumah's time yet me atia Kramonia was ye ceremony repeatedly apart from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia apart from Alhaji Aliu Mama what you say Tolona Alhaji Eloya Lasanum any kwanifo aka ho no won kire se ABC nchen dan kwa buzia dombo tradition dombo wonya kwa abiri ni o wo ye ceremony emra no mpa ye ka ho asem no se nye de wadwane nani ba bi ota emra no se ni criteria no wo ho no nti ye den ya betra sa hye bi kutupa emra na sa akora ni bi asa aka se sa on register wie na se nipa ni card kora na ema nipa edu ananye sa ne tie nti ye den na nipa bu afu ye den na nipa koka nsem a eni ho no ye den na nipa akohye nipa kutupa sabia son since 1992 mo dia ya tribal politics me ka se no bi swapa na Professor Dubu Ahimba abo tam de no original chairman MPP ye friend don call for job eba no mo se MP student bi ma ne nkasa ne yesusa me ne Mubarak mu gina on yesi mo ma akora wi nko kasa me ko kasa issue no say this politics anu mo ye ne say ye ba be pam nodness mo nkai ye be pam srimfo enu mo asem na me ko kai ye ba ye ne nyamfie nwotwe ye nim ye ko sremu a and then this na bi nko hoda na na kufu ado ba ye nim di akoko na bi nko hoda odi ya no ato nchen ya oba hima hwe ensem ni bi won ma ya na tinipa kuma the issue of border ye matter kinkan me I grew up in the barracks, especially Sunyani barracks. In those days, na nya immigration for any ayi for neko. Na soldiers ko fi badu kuromo ne nkran kwanta no ne ade ade. E cha no mu change di wo mo de akọ. On kan che me so mo wo upper east, upper west, voter ayi or the say western region. Wo mo de wo mo nka ho. In any case, say ade na ba yempo ansa na de wo mo kọ de akabeye bi. Na de no ho dada. Na NDC mpe voter region asem. Obi anu ba ho ba se ye ma yare ma. No obi so ba ho ba say ye pese ye register na moto abama ye ye wia yatomo atwene nti no mo de mo ko register ma ye is that fair minia see yes ye ka me kai say 1996 or so 2000 minia ko anyide ho ne papa ona na yes sarding a northern command Ashanti region na the time aso because some person mo intimidate ye nti no wa mo ye creative position bi de ma brigadier ni de ho na wonim de si ye sam na mi shakakra ba me kai Joy FM amakom SD honum ye mobilize amanfo soja ni ba ko ba ye obeto ahye me se me beja ka be hu se sunsun bo mimu ye bon papa ye huo ene ye gina ye nim helicopter Ashanti region kwa eastern region wo kreti helicopter na mo di hunahuna na ya wachi di chem so mo di helicopter ni tuo ko gina no so otumfo pokuare wonye ba bi ekro do toso mienu nana nyame fo nsie yi ono na gina mu se mo family hye no nko na de cha mo fa de mra ya free mo yesi ya kan ba kosemo a ye nyini ba ya bata kenkai enti de we mu free so mo NDC free so mo ye no ebi ebe bi ya nye saa o MPP amanyokuo no ye ya sansa ye fade a ye de kire MPP amanyokuo no ye ono funtabraba ya ye de obi anu ano ye nyimu de onjani ne nimba bi ote me a me tuoi me makwada pa me ne nante ye pa o nante pa kuma se be friend Sadam okopokuare na me so na we lawyer ewon kan ha we bubu ani kurampo we exam na ma gawoni we ya gawoni a ye wo ne ha ya we stronger ya obi ani nasi we say minia no enti ye mpani mu na nado danko akufo ado di ani mo no ya minia zongo minister we say ache Mustafa we ya Santini Sami Jinapo we ya Santini Lord Komi we ya Santini Nana ba ye no nkrofo amoma point ini na keso de amfia no ntwenchen minia Pius we ya Santini Pius ya Santini odi ya no to nchen ya yanhwa Dr. Lacha yanhwa mewu e de no se yenhihye mu wamwa no irresponsible ayi a omkoye press conference hwe wam voter region press conference omkoye na tie nsama o kan ya ekeka I don't want to go there but you know here contradictions. What is very worrying is that the Director of Public Affairs, Francis Pamdeti, who is a son of the region, like few others are part of this dirty agenda. Before then, he had said, say, you vote a region for Eddie. Well, statement from China, so no matter and number of him. Ovie, you know, and now somebody even telling Yami Fran and Intino was one more busian, one more this year, and Yami. I don't believe it. Then you're mere frowny, Pharaoh, you know. One of them massively, yet to a Mayimu, Ama NDC Keda. NDC, one of the founding fathers. NDC, former National Council of State, chairperson. Kofi Awono, ni book, The Revolution of Ghana. Year 57. Was it the large ever presence in the military, in the civil service, in the higher institutions of learning? It's an effective check against the accounts. Now, accounts into bracket Ashantis. Ye bie ya no. Ye ye kwatwele bibi anka de bisi. Ye tuamai malese gbefia, mama appointed na penoko voter region. Tie some okay was say I'm your son. Tie use me while I'm in office. Sebefia tells votarians 4th December 2015. Time okoka assembly 345. Between me and my chirusi. Ye bie ya no. Me nua Nasiru ye fine gentleman. Ba mo matumi aye penti. And nese John the whole forestry ye nua wo man nyina on the da no. And nese John be jaw. Na se nipa nya wiase nyina na wo hwere ne kra mfa so be ne wo so. Enti Canadian ka bedru ye no. Yesu enkasabe yesi yedru say tinton say ya no nsane ye fadwene yedru amanfo so ne akai ya no ne ya bon kompo na nka mini ya transfer no se mini na yenso ye na sen ne besi aye I almost didn't come until someone for from say abodin na na Nasiru de we obi a mini na me twatwa mu twa he knows me no ye konakra na nti sabi obofo anu aboa ya afo ya nka de we si asia fe na abetena se akire pusemu akese aka nsam anya no kure Familia, me dey sam no ba wiye no. Kwaku anansi. Nso edit for pa. Kwaku anansi ko nasi ekrum. no call ye na twabre enti bayire yi yesiesie bayire mebrebe hona afasie dabreko eni hwan dentenom ni ade okọ ya cha da kan betie kama yen katekwan de aka ho yenim se yase aba kwaku nso afa no adwen se na obedi pona enti omo de abetie no besi wa no kwaku ya ase se woto nku no msa ase uni di no so abetie de menta mempe no mse o eni mo mefa betie no nko yi ne de koma nkrofo ombedie na eni omgi ye na tem kirikoko di ni ma obi a wo so mprim ye register no enen ka ho asem andi si abadi wa senuem na we dia ye dia betie ko ye na me nuasema meka afa dia anase atwenya afrisi abanu ampesie bia ma no ye no abi ma no ene ehwe esu kosi na dwaye ene ese kwaku bedware kwaku tenase ya ma no simisumi da koma meguntimi no meye ena tade ye hye no kwaku anwro na okogina dwaye obonsu ogu anu abonsu ogu anu ahuru sapodi ena omse ase wanwro ntade anwo wose every ma meka ase mi kira betie enu anam dia bewura dwaye NDC kaso chirabetie ye ka dwini we are combining sage and wisdom and tact ye nintro adia beto on minua hwese voter registration yasme ye ken so we share the national identification one the cross checking or statistics any the population of Ghana now no enipa was and committee register crowd enye more than 17,000 between 16,000 most NDC for 18,000 to do again ni baby ote again adia ba kwa person oti ase ne say minua ensem ni bi wo no mo a yen soso ena wan kasa no se pentiu na wa nya botre an restraining ho na so be ka bibi wa ka bibia na manfo hunu wadwene se ne sitie already no mo pe West African voter register ene yesi empenisa na obai ma unim health insurance ohoyi ye won crof part bia na ye friend say indigent o mom ye mobrofo a o minister be ye no wo na wo sekedo ayarefo ni ade NDC buapa the register nkrofo bi me can the pain because one work can the pain na me manukra na daddy you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free ni nyina na ba ye no ewom Supreme Court decide onim say enka health insurance because obi ono no free and what menya sa access to that enra a wo se ye hwe Ghana fo no enne no sa nkrofo no so ka ho bi enti yare bia wo se migrate to health insurance untimi mfa nkoso o man ka bono no what you say school free SHS here by onim nkrofo a ewo hanom as per NDC's interpretation some man mbom nyini and to dem wo nko one more year to school fees are all things being equal so if you had the right statistics enke bia enke sika ye bete so makwan bia mo ka asem wa yenso na nya no kran nke dia kwahye wonom obahima eniema ekoso no eye Ghana o NPP advantage ben you be take out of that you will not take any advantage ye nyuma ene be kire ya soma pani anu ye numa se mo ka te se Ghana kwa nyina mo aye but obi a wotie ye nkran ha kra no won hwe ne potamu obi a onkopoku ase won fa kuma se kwa so na akoye second taban ayi ahwa Dubai enkroma kra mo de di asie obi ono no ye na enkroma second mo si Dubai so agata mo de ba ho amfa gata mpa ma ho ensuo mu na pe na fa nipa money je ho as compared to kwatwa kwan a his excellence na da kwakufado oye eno no ye trump card South is in the central region apart from MPP government under President Kufuor what is so called central region in those days secondary school e through April per central region school be also upon MPP ada Romani bie na dan Kufuor that side be kwa thousands of people over there if infant man ni miam ho nyina ni gomu wanom ni ade no ombenya bi that is our trump card
okay
nya wono pese nipa etimi kwa nanim enya nkamba mu kese eni so obi an konya secondary school fees no obi anya bi eno na ha ndisi fo ana yenya de sabie so yenkonsuo ni aham ene me ya kasa ama ofa wuo no sabe the import any reflection said the misibi bon company hwe se menim ofa gina ho sei ene wono msoro si dressy agene kambu na oka ni esere oka no esere na ne ofa kwa na wia ketembe gina ha sei ya etika se de city ni me ba na so pani force de opam wanya America tu a osu nya home de menu anu pe no owie no convent to get so nka se de me kan ya menu aspect kan we no eye papa mami ntie o
na me bisa say the voter registration is eshas you know what me agba pro akọ centers ni bi ukọ e de na ade wani hu eni eye ne ne enye nyinara
oh me dase me de me 94 oh me de kra me de me nkasa se o se me nyai kra no a asopa nkyira terms assembly And then yet the Nasiru need the member can from Ghana for no woman in your aircraft. And the Nipa had the boom, so be see a man register. Now in the face of that, the Supreme Court declare Omoko register. No. It speaks volumes. Intermediate men kasa, and then yet the number of hours I spend you, and yet the import of it, and I'll be kasa. But minya, min koso.
Bacho. Bacho yano mami. Bacho me bounce.
Man intimidate you. I had yedi casadometer.
Me bounce.
Oba I had yedi casadometer.
Me bounce. I know. Me me bounce.
Me say you have your casadometer. So be kasa we ande de susu casadometer.
Offer my job 5 minutes.
Oh, me say man in room now. Na so oba me sim. Me tu one mo a. Just say ya man from.
Offer me say na me bisa say what me apa agwa.
Me one share program na see 1 o'clock. One share program na see 1 o'clock. Man me do anum 259. Mama do 259. Me brebe ni nyanya mi ne kasa e. E ya mo de say wo suru nyankopon twa di ampon. Ye Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. O chade kura na nkrofo o chade e na mo ma dwembo ni to be kasa sisi o mo. O pese me atie fo mu nya ni nya atwo. Wa kasa fi don kwa kopim do miensa. Me ba ye sima bienu panu osu. Amutiri mo den. Me nia. Be dey make catch on some ye nantifo. E na miansa no madane e yi se me kum so nkro nso akinye ntimi hu ahwe. Me ni namo Meninam. Eye no kre. Say duma no omo sha ase first day no. Broni beka bi say teething problems. Now how I can see the kakra wo no. Titru say nipa na nkran no ye ho say bet ma hye ye ho so. Na ka yetumi agina ho na abato bibia yi no. Ni ya ebumbo ani ade. And then electoral commission any race for no. Oma collaborate here. Social distancing. So far better. Na impa asase no mo sha ase no. Na nye ba bia o ana netisa
ba omudiso
but anam semini anu oposu ade ni nti no chiri kokodi ni ma they are still building narratives be to feed into say enu nti ne kan no na enu nti ne kan no a sa wona manopa na to kan mu a eya hwenkrofo agina ka akwa ho ndc for mon kan chom say munyai mo press conference amu ye ya na mo fofo aso munyai sa ne betre o mai mu enti ne yakoso aka ne say unimo wu a no ahwe na enti mu soso amutie ni yakeka mafunu keka madampan say John die nti ene se me imagine say me ko 37 military hospital me ko ye test oso bia ye test
and answer rich hospital
me wo ba bia no abo me dwe
e free of
me wo ba bia mo me dwe me am chairman makmanu me ko no last 2 weeks of friend me ko e die enkomo ni ade was Monday ye hia me ko e no ho den Monday dri na me fresh chairman makmanu a the phone adum and pen na me tell say of anso kran so ne ho mfa no o ti ase hwe Matthew Poku prempe say do sitie hwe dambotwe hwe Carlos Ahinkra enti yare no is no respecter of religion and power some ho ye e man ye yak dabi enyo mu nya na testify napodi ni nya establish napodi nya establish mark you saying yes dambotwe di testify but make us look at their stature o ma ho din say the city yare no de me nua yare de yakase pa ni say John wodomo can this phone kwa be ye nafa na campus yenye kwa akotachiri enne se John awu a we be no na nu nansa ye koto be mesi atwene anhwe kra na yie krampo enti ko bi ofrefre dom enne wo kosa ankrankre se Yesu Kristo a jiwfu ache no di amato ni sa enti won so a ye ka no dwene ho biem emfa ni agro obekọ dwom wo ba bi atoni Minim sasam wo co-host wa hawo. Minim sam wo co-host wa.
Afa ye na wrap up man.
Me di asema meka no. Se o ma misima ba akokura no a, me ye ho a. E amanfo ti ase. I say Bible so far won ti ase. No yi quotation mebrebe. Meanwhile, se we study Bible here, biblical exposition, Jesus wept. Eno nko ano etimi preach. In the beginning, eno nko etimi preach. Enti aduro baji wa atrema. Enti wo di afa ni nyina. Le bom mfie enum ye ton ene ma tu wi a. Obesa amamnum ni bi na me ni receive form me nua no ye akwedi nkomo wo fa wo ni utini mu asem na ka wasem ye na wo fa pa no
beta me da say of I aduma ko be fi na you
mame me hu adwiri make
e wo de ho
se me nua aduma ko be fi so be ba ha ro kra na me ka enim until today na me nim say ya ba Sir John SDA
oh SDA
I never knew. Okay. Today making kind of way na me hu ya na me say hey and the adubanku be vi enya eye kese apart from our relationship I mean nti say aba ha na ye be kai no na ye be kai asem with the expectation say yen so that be we be boy ye din edimpa. Ye be boy edimpa on ejuma ya ye no a. Na very surprising. Say me no eti he. Say aduma nko be fie kasa na o ka kire o say omo target 16 to 17 million registered. What's say that target no yen as NDC ye ka say it should be about 18 to 19 million. Mesre meka by all standards registered BA ni wa ya since 1992 without recourse to population census. So when you make no the entire NDC ye catch us say we should be expecting 18 to 19 million new voters. No? Is based on scientific research. It's as a worship trend, from 1992. The census we now who share the Padudwa Ebeka, your friends say 1 year, you the Dano. Now you register, no, when say the Padudwa say around this amount, NIA, so in Jamaica. And that is why we based on Miss Remy beside the 16 way now more channel. Is it to say, they have already said the register is bloated. They are doing everything to reduce the number and disenfranchise Ghana for us against Article 42 directives of the Constitution.
Target ya.
So in the American. And it said target or Mukrano. With some mindset, as we see here, there has not been any population census for the past 10 years. 10 years. And the projections are so far electoral commission you
when no projection na NIA one more a year
correct
say nipa more register one more Ghana card
they did not make people 18 years and above
okay
in the population of Ghana
okay
and right out you and Kasani in our culture say you expect to say 19 million people by the statistics and the projections are here based on some statistics are available from the statistical department department in Ghana. So in America, no, and into so catch say we are making some project, and it is so because on TV Johnny free home. Many will say any population census be in line. I able to me a target. I'm electoral commission. Into be the nitty any ope. But that is not my worry. My worry actually, me disappointment in the fact say obetina ha catch and say and away santini and away then. A man for cow massam achrew. Now, if say a someone year cano, mempe. Now, say me and Shishimu, and as a man for back on Kabak. And then who say, are they right to say so? It cannot be accident. Say, voter region for air can't one more some say, one say, San Shayana buying air in the name of COVID-19. It's rather an attack. It's a calculated attempt to reduce their numbers in the voting various registration centers. Saturday noir. Now what you are in the name of the Melevo as the Auditor General. Say Uncle Wabro Bien said Nimren so said Obekofi. Obian Sunim and Amontua sa the Melevo, the Auditor General, A2 Alpha Ghana Sika and in Penifua, Yen Sika could do a Montemwa, one would their chin and if people may say, "Wo, me ne wo, awasam." Na me fisa won pem asem. Enti na wo ye bibi. Na ade be na mate say me ba no so a oye dwuma no a embra ebo no ho ban no. Ono so wagi no wo du tumi agi.
We instance ben na opesa wo kire fie ne yie ne yehu.
Na me say me fie ani no. Ni America ne say you cannot sit here and speak and promote that perception e wo amanfo team no with just this statement. Well, bro, more several examples I went to me and me. The reason why I would take it that
example ne bi ne de
them level.
Why are they?
Them level.
So uncle leave.
Uncle leave.
He will come accumulated leave.
Correct.
Into uncle. He will come back around December.
Why can you come back around December?
That is the statement I'm making.
Statement I will can you about what say December.
Yes.
Say on be then on December. Wabra ya to abewi aye bibia. Sika no them level can say am nanado dan kwakufa do mpanyifo edi. Omo fambra no wetua. Nanado wenhu e no. The leave now one corner.
Sika benya.
Domlevo is on record to have written to first or Safuma. It's on record says Sika no betua. And yes,
Essence,
yeah,
can
investigation. And yes,
essence.
oh, I've forgotten the exact amount. Well, it's around 1 million and
honorable Osafumafo.
correct.
Sika bi no $1 million dollars.
Grow and associate Juma no for
and no na mampanyin ti o se o ko leave no na.
That sika no mampani adiamai. Waje.
But say to me no diama auditor general say onye. It auditor general
and auditor general no oje no. First we dey no court an ye no.
Mampanyin na dey court. Mampanyin na dey court.
Na enye Osafumafo nka
aban no. So Osafumafo or serve as an individual.
Correct. You know, me say as individual. Okaban no ana okaban.
Okaban no, but as a no.
Osafum individual say auditor general sure ye. Say me no go na eti ha. Na ye say district chief executive or your friends the presiding officer be sika bi akodi no ma auditor general say between sika no a ye tete ha ka che say domlevo na kan ya na say we ye NDC ni and say we ye MPP ni nti ontu ya why na eji say sika na amaye sika na ehun hia ye
but say me na make say auditor general ni ama na sa to me no to collect that money and the process says so fast to get the money no and that's so fast
o dwene ho say o ji sika wa gire ne ho ji sika no so on ko tirepe o dwene ho say but you see, moving forward, I mean, can be intro. 5 minutes. Your friend saying development. Any in your mapa a buying me. John Nabani Mahama 3 years. And in another down for 4 years. Won't to me and far and yet and compare. Because even to the ordinary mind, say wo omo mienu no yanka sese wo mo ye tailor for na wo pesa wo pam watare na wakọ na do showroom o se wo de niema wa ye no e wo ho do na ma ne Mahama showroom ntare a wa pam de da wo be hwe so age tailor ni na di se obetimi aye dwuma pa ma na wo kudu a wo hu pam nkoma interchange enye kwan kekewu because in there say why ye dwuma I'm a fire service and I work with training that fire service are power under NDC. Can who say it is by the effort of John Dramani Mahama say me ye kwano ye be being come and then we call a fake Christabel. Yes circle station. I was that overhead in John Dramani Mahama ye places and they can ambulance service wo your friend say not fire service office wo women more offices. John Dramani Mahama beba no nasa offices ni ho. Nti na omo nipa 10 and there e betimi de nipa 2 aka ho ama omo anya dwuma because ye bie omo so begina don ya make aro and it is so if you go to FC Britus Kaswa interchange no ye no omo nya offices wo ho ambulance wo ho fire service wo ho look at the expansion wisdom nipa na dwe nti saa we nyina ye de to ho na showroom ni nie won hu na na do die won hu John Dramani Mahama die why na wo de wontuma no e command say won pam ma John Nanado de na de bia yet ya na catch say one district one factory one village one dam one day hu da kasa de bia ye be kwa kwhwe no mo say oh ha de ne nka won ha de na ye I know now they come out so it is pretty clear when ye bibia ye be grow and many other things I mean one project will interchange circle and Kaswa replica effect enya with the economy and the good people of Ghana. When it comes to comparison, I don't. Besides that, we are comparing John Dramani Mahama 3 years and Nanado 4 years.
But Alhaji, with the circle interchange issue, you say no, fine, why you are but aside creating a huge problem, the amount for more was area more with this flooding issue. You're talking to Abia, which was previously not entisa. And who say feasibility studies be on more previously creating this a huge
previously in Soto and Enko circle.
Oneko entika ye we yesiesie na de yanye gates akese is you be fem to correct that
because we have a useless government today.
And I make a woman second
interchange will be abaye. Then John Dramani Mahama buy that second interchange to say what be no there or the Ghana sky. And it's a problem. They solve the problem and expand the country.
Okay.
This is not a matter that we have to be going up and down about.
Okay.
John Dramani Mahama, any NDC worker will say, yes. There was a one problem. Now, problem by bending, I will say, Nipa no, or so was I a crowd or baby. Opposite seconds, you know, vote for John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
Or best sir, I
Matialaji.
prove it because the investment I was a Ghana for any home emphasis. But to be mammy crying for COVID-19 now.
Okay.
Near Mecano and COVID-19 is threatening to devastate our very survival as human beings in Ghana. The dia some make a chair in Crofono and say, yet your mind even before the advent of COVID-19. Woko hospital unse amanfo de da fom so na ene COVID-19 aba na a day otumi nya be 100-200 cases omo prove omo test positive. Let us say your health facilities no will be overwhelmed. Da no kra na yare bi ani ho no na facilities no were not adequate because amanfo de da fom and until John Dramani Mahama 2 in that area. To ensure that we open it up with all his effort, no, yehunie koso, na nde yare nso aba. Enti se wonsuro, se yare ne choa, obe yare, obewu, ana bibi, obetimi ewu, sorry, ana bibi ebeto wo no, suro se ebia ekwanya yede obefa so, ana bibi a obekwa kwada no, ompe ho. And for that matter, protect yourself. Okay. But even if we are protecting ourselves, you know, how do we do that? When we have no option than to go and kill in masses, who ebia wo who buy, no be M1 who buy, no the arena beside, but also to about a civic responsibility. And no anything I catch us say, if you notice, we could have done something with our register no, to prevent the people from gathering in their numbers. Say because a civic responsibility was say for us in the NDC, we are determined to take the risk, define COVID-19, and sure say you didn't ever register.
Yeah, sorry, maybe some one question be. I'm a person who and come by and some sincerely, but Alaji first ones are not menko of Adomakus offer.
In political communication, you will be a friend of Brandon and image creation. Any power tone
about 5 minutes.
It's about marketing. Any partner will turn on. Send a wish at on. They were near maybe at your debut. Any partner soup near why ye, near betting me ye, meaning our candy boom. But when you have to dance here, your mamma near daddy, in the first place, and you know, credit 2012-2016 manifesto. NDC Casa in the next NDC government, and sit and now with me try to put through Guaman for any say, Mamma and Fiemi and San, Yakras, your broom Fiemi and San, Mono and Fiema. What the cameras down, I would say, run is the one, and fear doing here. Had the now hide.
So Mama can take credit for all that.
You keep quiet.
So Mama can take credit for all
this.
You can take credit for Mills Ejuma because what the Nina can one man when you say. You can take credit for that.
A cheerful chain, you say, me, I wish so. To walk as I'm No, just keep quiet. Oh, Casami Bedin. No.
Over to us, mamma.
Dear Tossan Bessa can say. Brandon awo ye nyina no mama no anu mu asem hwere no se wanu asem so na bebu abem wo say date no eya okotu ye no ubetuma kɔhwe dailyview.ghana.com 23rd November 2018. Give me a second chance and I'll be truthful. Nia wo kaso ye nyina say mama on the kan you say mama me de toso miru na me no krefo e de na see ya onum say Canadian anya no kre. He said it. Website baby. Joshua Labia oyi no. Was like a say mama wouldn't get even 10%. I know the young kohonum. But Obahima, young brother substantive.
But some I say before a mampanyin and ado. Ebabe mampanyin. A lot of people say mampanyin and ado ain't me more may a whole lot of things.
Maybe. And anado can't dear fan. And you think I become mama and say give me another and I'll be truthful. As some na make an as some kitwo. Obahima, you dear no and 20 years. Nia all can say he's worried because me cite asante. Yes. When so chase o kan difagomasi obo fifi kwetedin. Into one mindset no is skewed towards a particular against us. Menka samota can for. Media must go to Kofia Wonukra. But I'm not going to go there. Yet to my musuhini can say I hate accounts, they are pigs. Yet to my mama can say that accounts are not good at English. What are you saying? Parliament. I'm not going to go there because a nano
tell ni futu for krana kwadwo osu afiriye ewuo no sani atwera no kan wasem e David Dwom tradu akunche mu dumienu say ma yenwuru ya na kan ne nya nyansa na osanke bafom obahima odi ano to nchen ya wo say na voter region Daniel Domlevo minia yapa o ana profam kan want ase or see the large airway presence in the military, in the civil service, in the higher institutions of learning is an effective check against the accounts. Yet the union may go for gunumum and school must yanka come for nche etwawe mame man instance hwe Diadonting Professor Diadonting oyakaini asantini moba ya na Professor Mills eyi no enti ano menka se mo so tag akamfo ni ntra odi ano to nchen ya eye NIA boss esi Professor Tefa ananya sa no de ono na sabi no da no oti ase yan yete ye no yanka se eye kwabena domo papa Professor domo wo ye voter ni o ya de no beto adwuma na no kopim sa the time so ye ene ye di Professor Tefa bae mo ba ye no enam some war hidden agenda against the account so ntino oti ase and of course notness you are against the account because as we say aye Kenyan adabuga book he stated it medificus nyameba so go and check wow tribesman your kind defy and this no you are against you people now you don't know minia tie Professor Tefa mo anyi no MAAME former lecturer level 400 Dr. Haji another nice man mo yi no di no free ho enu ti yanka so no so free say Rasboating NHI wo ya kan ni enti mo pam no ekofa se besamensa de baaye no but I come for the Bible says you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Must we go that tangent? Damn the Domlevo dia okay. Na you say no court kra na ya safma of the court no. Ye muntia no. E ya me nua ye tena se to reinvent the wheel. Ye muntia no. Ana woni dia worker. Me nua hwe in political communication credibility is about consistency and honesty. Wani monyam ejina so obeyi ntro hwera no kan pefe na eya konhyade krunkrum Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam eya alquran na nyame nam no so de baaye no one of the sula emirafi me pena me de aba say nyame quran kradi adan say God above or they saying lies many anso ye nipa kese e wo muslimi mu say nyame so ye nipa kese e wo Kristo so mu enti ade na betra be dandan ne ma na ofri say obe dandan ne ma no na adoma ko ba fi me sebie so me yakokra ye tutu anoma ho de be kire bisa anoma be ni nanum de na dodo amadi ni kwayem odi ya no so eto nchen ya linia asema wo ka ni ade ade hwe so ka Jeremiah 6:14 ana Jeremiah 8:14 wasi wakasa asumdue na so asumdue ni ho na nam se musim papadan eka ho fitenti no obedwiri aguam yehumanu monyam akwan na obeka ho asem o kan this manifesto pay 55 what can you pay 2016 say across the length and breadth of the country ye boy look at the spontaneous reaction obi esu kwan ho ekwan ho it is am yan this ni I will bury my head in shame and now beka kwan ho asem ya dedan kwa Akufo-Addo uko Eastern region de oye uko Western de oye Greater Accra ye di ho adanse now
dodo no aso complain so ma kwan nye
oh
ya de bi ya kan na wu a
obahima menyi wachinyi obahima menyi wachinyi o enfie nwatwe a mo baaye aspedi ono kan se omo ye na anya yi a ye no ye ma yes ayi no eno no wate ase there's a clear distinction between MPP and NDC while and also they say woman they are destructive and we are constructionists we have admitted it ye be yes akwa name of the point in 7 year so sunam percent oh yeah common sense should tell you and it is a useless government adabraka wo ya me mass inti me twere mass more than 4 times o level na then makwai science makwai civil engineering enti common sense should prevail or no common sense no obi onu ye useful government no ye useless no gatempo amfa anto ho mo dia sobo hompokura nipa over 400 ne wuye eso mo at the state figure no eno dia amfa anto nche. Will you keep quiet and let me talk? Will you keep quiet?
Also from many 400 ne wuye.
June.
That's another disaster and natural disaster.
Minia enye mebu an amfa anto natural disaster because gata no omu see ye odo na de no eja ne so ntimi mfamu no that created it. Let's or they say step out the game. One natural disaster, irresponsible and reckless, pointless government. And yes, I no. Now my choice of words, and then we fentinu yakuma bafom. That will be to profit you.
Empony.
Oh, Kasame Canada. Oh,
now one village one down. Nana,
Nana, oh, Mamin Kasa.
And one village one down project in Kumo.
Nana, oh, Mamin Kasa. Oh, the young team free. Oh, the Sagata communication or permit the Limuano. Says I native Manipa 400 will cycle. Mobile Casa 126. Wo mo sika kro mo twa mo
na unya sa statistics no we ya
o say
unya 400 no we
na no say be atena matena bi da o dey say 126 kura na 13 ni frame na we ya asem yenkokam yenti a wo fa pagya ne nsa ukofa kwada nga na akoka asem a okay comparison with him is it effective incompatible wo kra wo kan de tia ho they say we out of desperation you know men keka bi ye keka na keka bi ekura bi ase hene ne ebo afode Chairman no call was my BIAMAH hene ye ba jiska na osimikati na nanim ebi no okay asem okay abai wo mni saying and of course he knows say I am ever ready to debate every individual in NDC when it comes to sector by sector. Agric mu jai to hon agric 50 no citing it now 50 to cross citing no does he have the credibility obi obegina ya nim katra ya nse obuasi gold ya tom that is 50 obi obedi ya nim be katra ya nse Prudential Bank ya yes ka koguo no okotena say okotena parliament ekoka say nkontompo no twae some you obi a mu won krofo edi manimu a will you use 50 and you cite him does he have the credibility ya fear no 20 but me I'm ready to tell you say is it economy? Is it education? Is it roads? Is it a Greek? He knows it. Yaki can work a be. Mosim papadine, nkontompo na mutwae. And now me ya comparison. Wo mo yim. Only me say 2008. And this manifesto can trust say. Wo mo ba. Wo mo dey or the 37 military postgraduate medical school. Then 2012 and we started question manifesto say a achievement from here. Meanwhile, postgraduate medical school, it was established in 2006 under President Akufo under Kwame Adukufo. Inconsistencies and in trauma minia and na yen inti. Yeah,
tell me that's what. If nakedness promises clothes as its name.
Promises you clothes.
Okay, as its name.
No
more patience for politics of lies, deception, and broken promises. Of an away friend.
Media make we too that much this year. And yama ekoso.
It way end this for manifesto.
And someone one more kaye. And then I'm not something that me knew a cream. Me ni and ha. Na fifi kwetemu won ko kan to kwake tu ebinom da beje kese. Na me ti o me hwe okuje to mu ade amoso ababiem. Moshe ba ka kire yensam ba NDC's manifesto page 46 2008. Moshe, you are going to create employment for all those who are willing and able to do. Obi obet my yeduma. Mo ko unemployment na 2012 man fa bi da. And you sit here and you are talking about this. Na me free so of a wuo no e makoma mra fam. Na the one pam woni nya America to dia. Ala kiaye me nya ho me da.
That's it ofa. That's it. Yeah, Alaji wrap up kitwe na me bisa mu mienu nyina say.
Correct.
E bisa mo say. We're looking at the COVID in. Edian and best say senka yen tuaba because of the COVID. It's in any no campaign, no registration, nothing. Nanki ya protect you.
Before I come to that,
yen snappy mama.
Paper beer, natural baby, no more deception and stuff. The person will be sir, I don't want to be if you mama. I dear Mikrano, a young manifesto.
Who's MPP colors? And
oh, now Mammy could tell me.
I bring version page 45.
Okay.
Date again. Oh, Mammy should be a date.
No, but some of the one for the man.
I said, do you have your manifesto?
What said, do I have my manifesto? Yeah, manifesto. Now, who class will be a mini?
Correct.
And then, me, I'm not security. But the minister of the time on the security.
No more politics of deception. Also, then build 2 new police hospitals.
Where a manifesto? Which year?
2016.
2016 manifesto. Okay. Okay. It's page
also build 2 new police hospitals.
Page
43.
Okay.
Where abridged version?
Abridged version. Okay.
Correct. Also build 2 new police hospitals in Sunyani and Bogatanga to serve the health and needs of personnel. Police personnel. So in America. A very, very simple matter. No more politics of deception and lies. The person will be sad to be if you mammy. There's some hospital. Yes, you
of our hospital, no more Siana.
Obahima. Not some no kind.
Well, yes and no.
Oh, simple matter. No more. No more politics of deception and lie. And that coronavirus and the Ekuye, the hospital. As bad as your person said, Nanado Danko Kufado, share a police war. In the Sunyani and the Bogatanga in the Upper East region. Maybe sounds why you if no more this anyame na me de ba ye o onu na de ba ye nti ka no ko se butie a asem na na do dan kwa akufo ado ka kire mu se oba amama nante wo gold so oba ma mu ho atom se mu ho ntom de a adumanku be fi na de ba ha no more deception of
politics of deception and lies
anabwa eya no kai
meba offer meba hospitals motimi yesi and I'm almost promise 88 be so.
Oba hima nyabotre. Uche de 4 years not enough for any president. MyJoyOnline.com. Yes, 16 August 2016. And nyabotre.
Ghana is not a Chinese.
You want the program to be
Alaji mani nya no mame.
Meba nyedi kan. Mama President Mama was say 4 years not enough for any president.
Okay.
MyJoyOnline.com. Yes, 16th August 2016.
But onumponyo no kwa former president ko for kra.
Meba. You need your film. Where the former president he had finished. Where the oko elubo and was some mama bi na mfie 9 enso. Ye wo kan nyina no ye mfie 9 na aso.
Enti na mama e baba.
Mfie 9 no aso.
Enti na mama baba to na mo ka mama.
Alaji to
meba aso.
Enti na enti na opeso baba.
Aso 4 years enso. They say 3.5 years.
Onya butre. Mfie 9 aso. Me die obahima. Me die ma compile 2008 2016 me baso. Odi ano to nchen ya.
Mfie 9 nso ya. So ultimate tell me baby.
Mama say promise me bwana. Santi na small kai. I won't promise again. Mama, modernghana.com. 3rd December 2014. Me shebo bi.
I won't promise on what?
Yes, Sandra, I say. We can fix economy in 2 years. President Mama, Ghana.
I won't promise again. On what? I won't promise what?
2014.
Again.
Was here to mean you soon fear me. No chat here. President Mama condemns politicization of national issues. Name some kind of the badia. In the case, you want misconstrue media making by my essay. Here.
Baby, wait, this say what one say because we could see from manifesto.
And make
2016 manifesto.
You don't want politics of deception and
irresponsible say. Mfie 9 no. Aso a ene yem to aba. Mfie 9 aso.
Okay.
Say mfie 9 no so. Ba wo de nia wo ba mfie nwotwe no. Nia wo kae no. Ma me mmom yenu bi nkire no.
Wo se nwotwe no aye kare no na yetimu.
Tie. Na ma me nkasa bi.
Mama, if you want to, that is logic.
Or see if you want to want to me and you kind of money.
My the whole of that will be on your offices, Emma fire offices, Emma ambulance, and put the ball who's somebody. Don't mind, Mama, yes, you are. I thought you won't catch up the if you're watching in table. If 4 years, then we are. If one watching to say to him, that is his logic.
But don't see if you want to know. Mwanye.
Until I also oba.
Oba beye. It's okay. 4 years. Maybe Alaji Tobo. Offer. As I say, some hospitals here Alaji go 2 years from manifesto, you know. A drew a heifer. One year I say, what shall I say?
Some hospital is oh, Nyabotre, you are not the host.
Baby, Alaji.
If you can proceed. The substantive
yes, say ansa na kokobetu ndi so yinwira ho hwe oba we say ya Ministry of Health na oba computer projects which commenced before 2017 hwe we January 2016 ya besianse gomuada rampon biriwa echi sunkwa bimpon eja kam ejamra mankron we ndc aban edima project wo January 2016 after 8 years, no.
How does this answer my question? How does this answer my question?
2016, no. MPP buy yen ye be a project, no. August 2018. 8 years, ni na. 8 years, ni na, no. What shall go? 8 years, what? Nyabutani ba. Baba, my son, I say. TBK detection.
But Alaji
common sense. Common sense. 8 years. wo sebo wo ba to latter part and aduma ye ne be wie ye na ye dey na wo 8 years no ye 4 years I so ye no wo ba ka tese ayi say eye common sense and then konton body na braba
yo mesdames yembre no ayebe yembre na yebe abusua me manti e na waso egu awutie na aha ye pa yawie sorry jumade no so ha ne sa ha ye me manti na we de yebre no ayebe pa to we de atie for mo fa ncheme say yenya kwan amie telephone lines no amamo na ne mo so mo won mo antimi anka mo fa ncheme nyame ya doma benada mepe time e de amamo na matimi ahwemo pa why ye de asede makunu Ghana Limited for wo mada roma wo de hunchu capsules by hunchu capsules e ye memedro sonko a bemma wontimi nyunso yo wo haw e wo prostate disorder bia no ambomode se obeno no bie na etimi aboa wo yie papa sanso na Mr. K wo hono mo libido ai wo mememo etekofom anase men libido in men into low libido bomode se obeno no Mr. K na aboa wo afa premature ejaculation so betimi correct na kama e dia ma wo X and Y granules so eye mema no a wo low sperm count for no who for no to no for no woman no kate enso so womo etu ne beto writer enkuma boa bia mama X and Y granules memo araba bazin pills so dre ye medro so nkoba opese wa switch kono etimi koso yie na bibia ekono so wano e de ma odi abomodem ese obema X and Y anase araba bazin pills ebi etimi ya ben wo na bibia akoyie kama ede amawo ebusua pen tablet so enie obi a hypertension aba betena so no be na emwa sa wo hwehwe kunu Ghana Limited ya wani etre is legon wo mo a Champon Junction fra 10244 139176 0204 139176 and 0274 139176 of pharmacies herbal shop and a chemical shop ubenya enwe nyina ebi ato ene panyufo aminom si nkonwa atwetwe nkomo eye miame wo fanimpon yo fa ya adomako befi ena fa Alhaji Nasiru ya oye NPP communicator ewo enkra hasei ena wotesi ene panyufo nyina esi nkonwa yetwetwe enkomo kama me sorry studie miame nua ola oba betena se no agye entata e de yen akofie edikoso amu afidie ne enna ha ta wo asem bika mieme bi koso on potam ball agye ho aboso gata mu asisie akwan ye ya kwan fon sabe bomode se wo betwa video no short video na sa pictures tutwa ne bebre na fa call number we so 0200 264 159 0200 264 159 enne adehia womo ewo botia no English amount from womo ena ene ye koduru womo aboboa no a ne yekoso a enye womo bridge no yesre Honorable Joseph Nyane che na woni mpanyufo monye bibi emfa ema wo na womo ebedo ase papa ya to aba ma MP yehu development bia ede ne wo se ye wo MP no oba no so oba bepre ya bisane se our lobbying skills ana oni lobbying skills aminua tutia no esanse wo kwa wono no ekon enriche ne ho ohia obe ene nkwakom ebekoso aku obekoso atenem MP our lobbying skills a obetimi de awurawura mu no wapa development e de abrɛ ono ene duru abato so a so ema no medin e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO menua jo odame ado ene bo mi chidom eboabo nsɛm ahodo yi nyina no epempanyufo ka ho a yede ne nyina ebrɛ mo yenya mo asonko efri Magjerry Osagyman ho a ono so ebeboa yen kwansonko so kra yen social media no so eye frema obapa abankro na oboa yen etutu bibia edema yen makra mu nyina edemu nyina ase emamomo eniti